baby. Check. Look, the fashion is clever, spectacular weather. I'm blacker than I ever been. Skisha pattern, some leather, ink and a feather. I pen some immaculate letters. My family stay with the gift, cause we rapping together. Like it's Christmas Eve, I just roll in my sleeve and drink a cup of hot cocoa while she rolling some leaves. Have you ever lit a blunt off a chimney log? Massage from a synagogue, leads foreign student with her friends involved. No, you haven't, so I ain't trying to have it. I'm painting pictures that's lavish, getaway log cabins. Amazing the magnetism, a magnet in all facets. Check my discography, baby, it's all classics. Feeling like Carl Baskins, surrounded by all this pussy. Making this money up y'all bastards. Funny how I mastered the art of being a subtle asshole on my dean. I'm shutting down y'all classes. COVID-19 flow nasty. Lamar Jackson with the stat time passing y'all asses. Catch me on the lake chilling, laughing, everlasting. My mind forever layer like fall fashion, nigga. Early morning, cleaning house, smoking that dough, making money, breaking bank, getting that dough. Grab a gun, but grab a book. Don't be a dodo. If them boys disagree, then hit the dough. Early morning, cleaning house, smoking that dough, making money, breaking bank, getting that dough. Grab a gun, but grab a book. Don't be a dodo. If them boys disagree, then hit the dough.
Yup, and click the photo. The beat knocking like a piston missing in the Lolo. The chicks, you know the mission is to get some more dough. And if the friction and the tension seem intentional, then it's a no-go. And as an OG, I'm telling them young brothers to be cool. They push bass and turn up high, like my EQ that's clipping in the whip. And they say, yo, shit clean, pushing 60 in the trunk. 415s, doing blah-da-down, blah-da-down. About to bounce, I hit the gas and rip the engine out the motor mounts. Hit the house to go read Dr. Ben. Then this chick sent a text that said, lock me in. Hibachi grill, Wagyu beef, Lil Kobe slice, late night demo tapes like Lil Homie nights. I text back at 4 a.m. while your girlie yawning, cause she think it feel better in the early morning.
Early morning, cleaning house, smoking that dough, making money, breaking bank, getting that dough. Grab a gun, but grab a book. Don't be a dodo. If them boys disagree, then hit the dough. Early morning, cleaning house, smoking that dough, making money, breaking bank, getting that dough. Grab a gun, but grab a book. Don't be a dodo. If them boys disagree, then hit the dough.
I need profit and privacy.
Why not, DQ? Why not?
Prophecy and profit, what a nigga need. Getting cracker money off this nigga weed. Guy got the wheel and the dice indeed. We betting 70 on 6 like Joel and B. Prophecy and profit, all a nigga need. Cracker money off this nigga weed. Good morning to the most high. And good night to the bad guy. My southern humor is quite nostalgic. I really can't live without it. My family, they always rooted, but pessimists truly doubt it. A testament how I'm blessed and finesse, but I'm truly balanced. Outdoors, man, moving books while I move a mountain. Some were just hookah lounging. Nigga just Luca balling on suckers who do be counting. The profit margin of your pocket watching is quite astounding. Secretly peeping me frequently, I was out of town.
Talk to him.
Prophecy and profit, what a nigga need. Getting cracker money off this nigga weed. Guy got the wheel and the dice indeed. We betting 70 on 6 like Joel and B. Prophecy and profit, all a nigga need. Cracker money off this nigga weed. Good morning to the most high. And good night to the bad guy. The sativa I get split down to nuggets and bits, then rolled in a dozen of sticks. The quarter pound bust down to 3.6. I show love cause these custos fit. They a switch up quick. The indica that I'm sitting here, a signature top shelf. Midgets need help just to get it, bruh. You want that wax, then we dab rig, kid it up, sit it up. Niggas smelt the turk before we lit it up. Prophecy and profit, all a nigga need. Cracker money off this nigga weed. Good morning to the most high. And good night to the bad guy. Prophecy and profit, all a nigga need. Cracker money off this nigga weed. Good morning to the most high. And good night to the bad guy.
Hey, fuck that. Y'all niggas be patient, my nigga. Motherfucking gift you. It's a gift. Be patient.
Playing maze, system water bottles and Gatorade. Gotta say, a lot of people want me to fade away. Dedicated, keep my game
Giving out all
sharp
these
as a
damn
razor
gifts for
blade.
free.
Day to day, with my gold teeth and the tape fade. Playing maze, system water bottles and Gatorade. Gotta say, a lot of people want me to fade away. Dedicated, keep my game sharp as a razor blade. Day to day, with my gold teeth and the tape fade. I'm rolling this blunt up, I sit and think about to come up. Hit your chick with that lumber, she somewhere deep in the slumber. I ain't Stevie, no wonder, I had her fall in the summer. She talking tatting my name, I ain't even saving the number. Hey, pimpin' meticulous, when you pimp it's a hit or miss. Vernacular snapping, she breaking bridges to get a kiss. Look what done happened, her nosy friend and got in a mix. She know I'm a hitter too, if she tell him I plead the fifth. Playing maze, it's the water bottles and Gatorade. Gotta say, a lot of people want me to fade away. Dedicated, keep my game sharp as a razor blade. Day to day, with my gold teeth and the tape fade. Playing maze, it's the water bottles and Gatorade. Gotta say, a lot of people want me to fade away. Dedicated, keep my game sharp as a razor blade. Day to day, with my gold teeth and the tape fade. Mention my pedigree with my mental telepathy. Hitting them curves, my lines connect like the letter B. Waited my turn, I swear my life is the letter B. Studied the masters, I learned the wisdom from A to Z. Books is still something, I still instill in the women. If you can hold up a combo, then we can make us a killing. Close your eyes and just listen to these tricks when they tricking. When my chicks looking good, it's like them bricks when they flipping. Because I'm playing maze, it's the water bottles and Gatorade. Gotta say, a lot of people want me to fade away. Dedicated, keep my game sharp as a razor blade. Day to day, with my gold teeth and the tape fade. Playing maze, it's the water bottles and Gatorade. Gotta say, a lot of people want me to fade away. Dedicated, keep my game sharp as a razor blade. Day to day, with my gold teeth and the tape fade. Playing maze, it's the water bottles and Gatorade. Gotta say, a lot of people want me to fade away. Dedicated, keep my game sharp as a razor blade. Day to day, with my gold teeth and the tape fade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What up, though? Hey, you know what I love about that song? A lot of niggas want me to fade away, nigga. A lot of niggas want me to fade away. Ain't that something? Hey, they asked, was that on that real rap?
That first one he played actually the second one he played Prophecy and Profit. That's coming on my new album, which is called Prophecy and Profit. That was produced by S1, but that is a unreleased track. You know, we only leak it, you know, when we on the channel, you know, doing our thing when we feeling good. But that's coming on my new project, Prophecy and Profit, produced by the 4-time Grammy winner S1. And Player Made, that is on Real Rap. Salute to anybody that did buy the album. More music coming soon. But all that you heard was some jams, man. Salute to Brass. He turned into architect for a minute today.
Nah, I ain't that good.
He just started spinning.
No, I ain't that good. I'm pretty good.
You on mute. Yes.
Yo.
There you go.
Don't gas him up. 89 octane. Don't do
Hey,
it.
I saw the funniest meme today, bro. I saw the funniest meme in the history of memes, bro.
Jaden has $1 bill, 1 quarter, and 2 pennies. How much money does he have? Jaden broke.
Logic, what's up?
Jaden has $1 bill, 1 quarter, and 2 pennies. How much money does he have? Jaden broke.
Man, y'all go get you some money, nigga. Stop worrying about me, my nigga. Go get you some money, my nigga. Yeah, you need. I don't think I need to be the focus of what you got going on. I think you need to just go get your little paper, bro. Go get you just a little bit more paper, and then maybe we can have a conversation. But at this point, we probably I gotta hike down to even have some of these dumbass conversations. But on to bigger and better things. I got Trimedia in the building. What up, though? We're gonna do a little quick PTI show, right? Great shows this week. Can't wait for that coalition show tomorrow on these motherfucking elders and these motherfucking master teachers misleading. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Got a show. We working on something good with Professor X. I know he like to call himself Chief X, but we got a show coming next week, next couple weeks with Professor X, also known as Chief X. That's a good show. Just got off a good conversation. I'm fired up, man. I'm fired up. Fired up. Talk to him in the Discord. It's a good day. DQ in the building. What's going on, G? And we get into these topics. Chef, where you at?
Chef was in the dip. Man, I'm good, brother. You know, chilling. Nice little Saturday, relaxing, man. So yeah, I'm feeling good.
Logic, you can't see me.
Ready to turn up.
Yeah, you getting ate up by your background, Logic. You got to scoot up, big fella. What's going on, Logic?
Chilling, man. Taking a break from working. I'm putting the trip together. Just come and hang out with the homies, man. And see what y'all talking about.
I seen all them shorts. Them shorts is official, my G. I seen the shorts, DQ, you put up.
I actually just posted one right before the show started too. We're trying to have content out the wazoo, man. Keep it going.
Facts. Hits in the building. What's going on, G?
What's up, y'all? Peace to the chat. All good, man. I think you need to stop sending that weather up here, please.
Hey, I just got a lightning.
Every time I have a good time, you text me talking about, yeah, whatever, it's on the way. It's not cool.
But I just got the text. Lightning detected in your area. Just got the text. So trust and believe it's on the way.
I'm indoors now, so I'm good. I was out there walking.
We can't see you, G.
That's because he's sitting back. That's right. Move up.
Yeah, that shit eating you up.
Move up, sir.
You might want to change it or something. It's killing you.
Peace to everybody in both chats. So we got to watch both chats. No, it's all the same.
No, all the chats are coming here. Peace to you. Follow both channels. This is a dual stream Carnivorous Podcast. Peace to Corey. Peace to Chef. Peace to Carnivorous Podcast, Trimedia. Shouts to Truth Savior. All our business partners. It's a fun time creating a lot of content, a lot of shows on top of shows, shows coming out of shows, clips coming out of shorts, clips and shorts, reels. It's gonna be fun. So I appreciate that rush. You know, we got the vision. We're gonna try to do as many streams, you know, be consistent with this content, build with our partners, build with everybody. And I appreciate y'all. If you're on the Carnivorous Podcast or Trimedia's channel, we appreciate you no matter what. We're gonna do a quick drive-by PTI show. The work don't care, just want to get done. That's literally what work is. Work doesn't care. Work doesn't care about distractions. Work doesn't care about your feelings. All it does is it just wants to get done. That's the definition of work. Pure Black in the building, Slade. Drop y'all names in the chat. We're gonna do quick 8 to 9 topics. PTI joint. I know y'all saw Pardon the Interruption back in the day. Matter of fact, we missed a topic yesterday. Yesterday was Skip Bayless' last show on Fox Sports. He was supposed to end in September, but he put out a message saying that yesterday was his last show. Love him or hate him, no matter how you feel about him. I still remember Skip from Cold Pizza on ESPN. He literally, you can with no debate, literally say he's the person that sparked all of these talk shows that you see now, like First Take and Undisputed and all these different shows. Like he created that genre. He's kind of most hated, right? How he feels about LeBron or Durant or all this other stuff. But you know, through it all, the guy got a lot of mudslinging, this, that, and the other. But I'm gonna give him his credit because he's a boss in that arena. Stephen A. Smith right now is like the most watched, but he'll tell you without Skip Bayless, you wouldn't even know who he was. That's crazy. He'll tell you that. So now that he's gone, he can hopefully ride off into the sunset. Shout out to my brother Nick Wright. I'm gonna try to get him on a show. I've actually spoken to him before, and he's about to become the face of Fox Sports. So they're gonna pretty much change all the programming around him. and I like that. I like his ideas, and he thinks LeBron is the GOAT. So, like I said, once we start getting rid of all these old jokers that think Jordan is the GOAT, we're gonna get some real people in there and move the conversation forward. But what up, my brothers? What's going on with y'all today? Then we'll get into the show. Oh, partner interruption. That's what the show is. So we're gonna go 10 topics. Everybody gonna get a minute. I'm gonna time it. You're gonna state your piece in the chat. Y'all discuss it. We're gonna drop the link. Y'all welcome to come up to the panel and speak. But we're gonna talk about a few topics, about 10, and then we're gonna get out of here, bro. It's a good Saturday in some of y'all areas. It's a fight going on. So we want y'all to enjoy that too. What's going on, brothers, while I set up this show?
Logic, what's good, man?
I'm still working, man. I'm up here, you know. I'm trying to get in on the conversation when it starts, but I was actually kind of like in my zone for real, but you know, I'm up here.
Hey, the work don't stop, bro. The work don't care, just want to get done, bro. That's what it is.
DQ look a lot like Nas. Is it me or I'm confused?
Yeah, now you know what it is.
There you go. My bad. I thought that was you in the flick there.
You know what it is.
He just looked like a rapper that
like,
don't deserve the top 4 list. That's what he looked like. He looked like a rapper that wouldn't make nobody's top 4 list.
I'm about Nas beats, man. I just can't get with him, bro.
He's the worst beat picker in the history of beat
He
pickers.
addressed that. He addressed that.
He ended that since
he already addressed that. Anyway,
he's the worst. I ain't never seen somebody pick beats worse than him.
Hey, what my boy Jada Kid say? He said, Noriega the first nigga to take back a dap.
In history. I'd be remiss. Shout out to Sosa World. Y'all go follow these channels. Shout out to Sosa World. Shout out to Carnivorous, Smash Rockwell, Truth Savior. Y'all go follow those channels, man. Affiliates, partners, all good shit. The Discord link is pinned. As you know, we're looking for content creators, people that want to go into business, people that just want to get an idea out. Hit us in the email, trimediainnovations@gmail.com. If you're on Carnivorous Podcast, make sure you subscribe to us. If you're on Trimedia, make sure you subscribe to them, Truth Savior, Sosa World TV, Smash Rockwell. It's going to be fire. So the first topic, and I'm going to time it, is Kamala Harris skin color, or Kamala Harris's ethnicity. Now, I'm not looking for you to be 100% on point. That's not what we're going for. But in the chat, so I said something the other day. I'm going to set the premise. I said something the other day, and I'm going to set my timer. I said something the other day about Kamala Harris. I said she was a black woman, and I got killed in the chat. What it did was it made me do my research on why would I get killed for saying that Kamala Harris is a black woman. So apparently Kamala Harris identifies as an Indian, and in other areas they stating that she's black. Now, I'm not looking for your sources. I'm just looking for your opinion. This is an opinion. I want to hear your expert opinion. Shouts to Matt Hopper. So I'm gonna go round table. I'm gonna start with Logic. The order's always gonna be Logic, Hits, DQ. And then when we get to 5, I'm gonna reverse it. Hits, I'm gonna go DQ, Hits, Logic. So in 1 minute or less, I want you to speak your piece on Kamala Harris's ethnicity and skin color. You got 1 minute starting from now.
She looks like she's black, but if I'm not mistaken, she said on a couple different occasions that she's Indian. I think that she kind of leans on that. She got a little bit of that Tiger Woods. That might be what she prefer to identify as. And if that's what she prefer to identify as, why would I need to impose what I think she is on her? Especially if that's what she's telling me. I mean, to me, it's just kind of that simple. Forget what I think. I mean, I gotta at least include what she think, right?
Okay. You only use 30 seconds. Let me just reset my timer. Hits, go.
All right. First, I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Always check our community section on our YouTube channel for polls. We put up polls 48 votes. Do you consider Kamala Harris African American or black? Out of 48, 90% consider her neither. So I thought that was interesting. If anybody has any other polls, just put it in the chat that you want us to put in there, just so you can get people's opinion. But neither, I probably wouldn't choose neither. I think black is more flexible term, especially when people who may not be from this country immigrate here. They could be put in that category. African Americans probably more stringent. But and also I agree with Logic. We're in times where you guys people are self-identifying. And even if that's not popular now, I assure you the next 2 generations, they're going to make that something that's extremely important, whether we like it or not. So,
all right, that's it.
Hey,
Get your extra 5 seconds. Get your extra 5 seconds. You
if a mama says she black,
seconds.
then she black. No,
Good enough. Hey, take this off. Somebody came into the exit. Why is mine on the full screen? I couldn't see. All right, Chef in the building. DQ, you got 1 minute. Go.
Claims that she
You froze up, bro.
You froze.
claim both sides.
You got to go out and come back. I ain't gonna do that to you. Sosa, come up, bro. I want to hear your opinion too, G. If you free, if you can come up. Sosa is definitely an affiliate, definitely a business partner. Pseudo Killer Official, most certainly, no question whatsoever. Pseudo Killer Official, shouts to them. There goes Chef. All right, Chef.
Well, DQ is back.
All right. Let's make sure, because I don't want to. It's time, so I don't want to mess up his time.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, you got 46 seconds left. Sosa, come in, bro. We just having some fun for about an hour. You got 46 seconds left. Go ahead, Sosa. Go ahead, DQ.
Boom. I was saying, she identified both of them. Her dad is Jamaican.
Yeah, this a
You choppy, bro. You in and out.
You choppy, bro.
So Sosa said he watching the Nubians. I think he said they were playing something. He must be talking about the Olympics.
Oh, he probably talking about the Olympics.
He said, hold on, the Nubians was playing somebody. DQ, let us know when you're back. Where'd he put it at?
Damn, my bad.
You choppy, bro.
I hate that.
Yeah. I think we got a mass spyware attack somewhere.
Nubians is playing Serbia right now.
DQ dropping out. All right, so what's the chat saying? To the chat. And we also, at the end of these little 4 minutes, we're going to give y'all the opportunity to speak on it. I'm going to keep it moving.
People in the chat. What do y'all feel about her?
You're saying, is he a black Jamaican? Who are you talking about?
Her father, probably. Her father.
Her dad.
China Black, man. Shout to China Black and S Rush, man. Shout to y'all, man. Shout to y'all. I'm gonna figure out a way to do something nice for y'all. She might technically be black, but she's not like us.
Boom.
Okay.
Don't be trying to use easy popular.
Okay,
I love it.
Like that.
That was a layup.
So in
that was
chat,
a layup, China. Come on,
Indian?
that was a layup.
Yeah, so y'all say she Indian. Oh, you watching the Serbians and the Joker? Who they playing? Sosa.
He said the Nubians.
All right, Chef is back. Yeah, Chef, I ain't feel comfortable doing this. We live on your damn channel right now. You know what I'm saying? I could completely understand people be like, Chef got hacked. Them damn Trimedia, they scamming again. they done fucking hacked. They shacked him. That's what it is. All right, so Earl Holmes says her father, you could be Jamaican and not a black man. Is her father black? Is her father black? Do we want to take a second and actually look this up?
You can take a picture. Yeah, they got images of him. He's Jamaican, right?
All right, so go ahead, Chef. You got 1 minute. Is Kamala Harris black? You got 1 minute. No, matter of fact, hold on. DQ, you still got 30 seconds if your connection is good. Your connection good?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, 30 seconds. We can hear you. Go.
Yo, the connection only lets you agree or disagree.
Yo,
Yeah, and after
your
that, it cut
connection
you
is
off.
wild.
Can't hear me? Yeah, after that.
Yeah. I think your connection, like, man, who gives a shit what you
Chef
think, bro?
gone. Everybody, go ahead and
Hey, it don't matter. I'm gonna keep this going, bro. It's Saturday. Now it's funny, no. Now before we go further, I know we want to time it. But I want to say something. Are they playing? He watching South Sudan. That's why he said the Nubians. Now in ChatGPT, this is why I say I don't trust ChatGPT, bro. So I put, is Kamala black? Yes, Kamala Harris is black. Kamala Harris identifies as black and South Asian. She was born to a Jamaican father and an Indian mother, making her biracial. Throughout her political career, Harris has been embraced by the African American community and has often spoken about her experiences and identity as a black woman in America. Her father is Donald Harris, an economist from Jamaica who is of African descent. Her mother, I don't want to mess up her name. Her mother, a cancer researcher from India who is of South Asian descent. So that's what that's ChatGPT's stance on Kamala Harris. All right, Chef, before we go further, Chef, I'm gonna let you ready? I'm gonna give you 1 minute. What is Kamala Harris? You ready?
Yes, sir. Y'all can hear me?
Yep, go ahead. We heard you. 1 minute's time. Your time start.
Kamala Harris is black. I don't know why we play with this so much nowadays. It seems like we get off to it a little bit. You know what I mean? On claiming who's black and who's not black. A lot of our great people is of mixed ancestry, right? And if we start just chopping heads off when it comes to mixed ancestry, then we're gonna lose a lot of people. Most of us on these panels of mixed ancestry. You know what I mean? So it gets kind of sketchy there. If you was to see Kamala Harris in any of her interactions, will she be treated like an African American if you didn't know that she was the vice president?
10 seconds.
She would. You know what I'm saying? So in
Mm-hmm.
that case, you know what I mean, I would consider her black. Now she can consider herself whatever she wants. You know what I mean? But I agree with ChatGPT. Her father is a Jamaican of African ancestry. That makes you black.
So I asked ChatGPT, I asked ChatGPT, why do they say she is Indian? It says Kamala Harris is often referred to as Indian due to her maternal heritage. Her mother, Shyamala Gopalan, I don't want to mess up the name, was an Indian immigrant from Chennai, formerly Madras, India. This aspect of her identity is significant and recognized alongside her black heritage. Here are some reasons why her Indian heritage is highlighted. So I'm gonna host this show. I'm gonna host the show. I'm gonna just host.
No, we want you.
No. Get that off.
All right. I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to get out of it. I'm trying to get out of it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to get out of here. I don't like to give my personal opinions, man. But all right, so listen, I'm gonna do 1 minute. 1 minute. I've heard her say on numerous occasions, she went on an Indian cooking show with an actress who's Indian, does shows or whatever. And the whole theme of the show was Indian. She stated that she was Indian. On numerous occasions, I've heard her state that she is Indian. So I have the challenge of this. If her father's Jamaican from African descent, I would say she really can't be necessarily black because there's no actual black in her lineage per se. Her father isn't black. Her mother isn't black. Love you too. So if you were to call her black and she calls herself Indian, she's either Jamaican or Indian. That's where I would end it at. And she calls herself Indian, so she's Indian. I know she will call herself black when it suits her. Like if she's doing something political or if she's doing something where it's advantageous to be black, she'll be black and then call it a day. That's where I stand. With 1 second left. How y'all feel about that while I set up the next topic?
No, hold on. DQ didn't go.
Well, his connection's bad.
I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say the same thing Brad said. I promise you.
Okay.
Because I had ChatGPT pulled up. You good? You good?
Okay. Hey, so chat, where y'all feel like? Mike check, American Dream. Hey, American Dream. Actually, if you don't mind, you can come on up and participate in this. Your perspectives are always good. So that's Kamala Harris's skin color.
Yeah,
Next
anything
topic.
else to that?
Yeah, go ahead. You can add a little bit to that while I set it up.
I'm curious of the criteria for being black from Chef's point of view at this point. What I mean, knowing what her actual DNA says, what criteria is she checking off beyond that makes her black?
He talking to you, Chef.
You said what happened now?
Yeah, what criteria, like what's the criteria that you're using for her being black? Even like if you know that her genetics aren't black. What is making her black to you?
Why wouldn't her genetics be black?
She Indian and Jamaican.
No, so but you say the Indian over top of black, like that takes precedence over her being black. See, that's the issue. You dig what I'm saying? Because she have other ancestry, you want to say she's Indian? No, she biracial. But biracial people get to identify whatever side they want. And on occasion, she said she was black. I'm a rock with her. If she say she Indian, I'm not gonna fuss with her because her fucking mother Indian. She don't supposed to deny either one of her parents. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm cool with whatever way she rock. You know what I mean? But so if they have her down as black, yeah, she black. If they have her down as Indian, yeah, she can identify as Indian. I have no problem with that. But I'm not going to negate. I'm not going to let the Indian part negate the black part. That's crazy. The black part is not the lesser of the two, so it gets wiped out just because you say she got white in her or she got mama. Nah, black don't get wiped out because you know what I mean. You can show ancestry in another population. You know what I mean? That's why we say she's biracial. You know what I mean? I'm giving credence to it.
So would you say that Jamaican and black are the same thing? I think that's what Logic's trying to say.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm trying not to bog it down.
No, I grew up.
I just simplified.
I never heard a Jamaican not say that they was black. That would be crazy as hell. Jamaicans now. Hispanic black people might have that issue with identifying as black, even though you can clearly see the African ancestry in a lot of those populations. But the Jamaicans do not have that issue. Don't try to make Jamaicans have the same issue as other Caribbean people. Jamaicans don't have an issue with being black. They say it, they black and they proud, they motherfucking have African ancestry. They are more clear about it than most African Americans who claim that they black. I never heard a Jamaican fight over not being black. That would be fucking crazy. But go ahead.
What you got, Logic?
It's the home of Marcus Garvey.
I don't necessarily disagree with him. I just tried to get him to like kind of clarify what his position was, and he clarified it. I wouldn't. Matter of fact, I don't agree with him, but I just wanted him to clarify his position. But
what don't you agree with?
I mean, so to me,
no.
So to me, I want black to be something intimate for us. And what I mean by intimate, like it's like something really personal that we can claim that other people can't. So my objective would be to exclude as many people as possible, not necessarily just because they're biracial, but because they don't necessarily like share our black experience here in America. So to me, it's not a diminishment of other people groups to say that they're not a part of our experience. I think it's just a fact. Now, that's my look on how I define who people are black, right? Because I feel like
if I take be FBA, just say FBA, bro. But you can't take over. You can't see that's my problem, right? And I think Unc created a lot of this nonsense, right? Because there has always been African, and then Black African. We are the descendants of Black Africans. The black was always there. So I'm trying to figure out if other people is of that same descent, from Black Africa, why wouldn't they be black just because African Americans want to be black exclusively? Are y'all crazy? You feel me? Like, well, what is going on here? Say you FDA. Say you agree with Tariq Nasheed. You want a personal, but y'all don't want to do that.
That's a red herring right there. I ain't going.
But you want to take black away from the rest of black people of black African descent. You want it to just be solely your thing, and I'm not going to let y'all have that. Black man of the Nile, Dr. Ben.
Black is global for you. I got you.
All right, we got other topics, y'all.
All right, we not up, but this will be one we're gonna come back to.
But hold on, I have one question for the chat. Instead of people on the panel, we can let the chat get in. Is biracial a new race, or is it 2 in 1? Right? Is it 2 races in one, or is it a completely new race? That's a question for the chat. So who didn't get the answer yet? We got Rush.
Everybody went. We got Rush up here. What's up, Rush?
I'll let Rush jump in on that.
What's going on, fellas?
What's up,
going on, G?
All right.
You got to cam up first stop beats before I let you up. And if you come up here, you'll get to participate in 1 or 2 topics, but then you got to drop down because we're doing rapid fire topics. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Peace to everybody. And shout out to y'all, man. I see y'all doing your thing, man. Keep it going. All right.
Yeah.
Now, as far as is it 2 races in 1 or is it a new race? I think everybody's biracial, right? Like the world is just a combination of different races coming together. If not, it will be damn, I just drew a blank, but brothers and sisters messing with each other. As far as Kamala, I think, because she's moving in, she's in a political space and she's in America. When we think of black, we think of Black Americans. I've been around my Caribbean brothers and sisters. I've dated Caribbean women who have come over here and said they didn't know that they were black until they got here. When they are in their homes and they hear the word black, they're looking at American television. So that's what they associate black with. They don't really associate it with themselves until they get over here and the white man or whoever mistakes them as us. And then because we're so pro-African or so pro-Pan-African, we look at everybody as black because we want more people. Hey, yeah, we're all the same, we're all one of us, but we're all different. Nothing against anybody who's not American black or anything, but because she's running for politics, I think that a lot of Black Americans are saying, is she black in the American sense? You know what I mean? Would she relate to us if she's going to go for reparations or anything that Black Americans are looking for, or will it just be another melting pot situation? Incest is the word I was looking for. But yeah, that's my take on Kamala and her blackness and whether or not mixed races is 2 races, because I have multiple races in me. I'm a black man, but I have Irish. I've done my DNA test and I'm like 18% white. So there was some mixing, but I still identify as a black man. That's all I had to say.
18% white, but you 100% Jersey.
100%.
1 minute responses, Brad.
Yeah, and by the way, we're gonna time the responses. So, because this is a fast show, you're willing to stay up, but if you're up here, you're gonna time the responses. You got to do it that way. I'm gonna do real quick in the chat. Errol Holmes is cooking. Everyone born in Jamaica are Jamaican. If you are Jamaican Asian, are you black? Fetty, shouts to Fetty family. Shakira, that's true. If you both took a 23andMe test, you couldn't tell the difference between Jamaicans and African Americans. Shakira says, you can't tell me Jamaican people are not black when they are even more Western African than Americans. That is a bar. That is what you would call a bar. Shouts to Sosa. We're going to get into the next. Matter of fact, it's funny that Sosa came up at this time because that is actually a good time for the next topic. Rush, you welcome to stay. All 1 minute responses. Shouts to Pan-African James. You're more welcome to come up.
Shake my head.
But these are 1 minute responses. We're going to have a Drake conversation real quick. I know y'all don't like to have these, but it is what it is. It's a trending topic right now. I'm not going to hate. So real quick, just to set this up.
Do what you need to do. I know all you girls are outside, and when it gets a little chilly, Party Next Door and Drake album will be right there for you. We love you. Right there for you. You get the summer over with. Do what you need to do. I know all you girls are outside, and when it gets a little chilly, Party Next Door and Drake album will be right.
So, last night, Party Next Door brought out Drake. All right, stop playing in my ear. Party Next Door brought out Drake. It was one of his first public appearances on a concert stage since Kendrick put him in a fucking body bag. So, and I'm gonna start this off with Sosa since that's his man's in them. 1 minute. What is the best way? Wait, can Drake come back from what Kendrick did to him? And if he can, is it still gonna be the same Drake? You got 1 minute, Sosa. Go.
Okay, come back, implying that somehow he left. He's still a GOAT. You know what I'm saying? He's still popping. So ain't nothing changed. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You feel me? You using the term hike down. That's Drake, brother. That's his influence. Like Drake music is more timeless, bro. This music gonna last long and way beyond the other stuff. So yeah. He a permanent fixture in hip hop, bro. He ain't gonna be pushed out. He's gonna come right back and be right back where he was, like he never left.
Hits, I'm gonna drop. And listen, if you don't got icons, I don't know who you are. DQ, Chef, and Rush. If y'all could just drop an icon or turn your camera on, because I can't tell what your name is on the screen. I can only see Logic, so I'm gonna go to DQ next. Go ahead, respond. Matter of fact, you left it with a lot of time. I appreciate you, Social. I'm actually gonna make it 45 seconds because y'all not even using the whole minute.
That's cool.
Can Drake come back and be the same after this after the body bag that Kendrick put him in? Go.
I keep it 100, keep it funky. Yes, Drake can do that because he has an amazing widespread fan base. Now, are people gonna look at him the same? That's the question. I think that's gonna be more personalized. Me, my personal opinion, no, I'm not gonna look at him the same. But Drake gonna drop some hits. That's Drake. So that's my answer.
Logic, you got 45 seconds. Go.
I think it's possible. I think it'll be very difficult. I think his next album have to be like a timeless classic or something like that. Like he'll have to do enough to make us forget that beat down that he took. And that's gonna be tough, right? Like he'll have to, in my opinion, be a better Drake than what he was before he got beat up. And then, it'll give me a kind of reason to, not me personally, but it'll give people a reason to look the other way. Maybe.
Hits, 45 seconds. Go.
Hits, classics, and timeless classics are three different things. And obviously for timeless classics, you need a lot of time to go by, not just some time. I don't think Kendrick can maintain the level he's at now. And I think Drake is more likely to be able to maintain that level. So he's not going to have a problem. It's not that you get knocked down, it's how you get up and continue that matters. And I think his style of music, he has a better chance for a longer run with that. And staying in his lane. Chat, what y'all think? Also, put that in the chat.
And y'all be in the chat. I can't really message the chat. Chef, you got 45 seconds. Can Drake come back from the Kendrick body bag? 45 seconds.
I'm off mute.
No, you're off mute. Go ahead.
Can Drake come back from the Kendrick body bag? Yeah, I think he can. I think this is a different atmosphere. I think social media and the internet trolls rule the world. So all you got to do is get the right crowd behind you, and they'll overlook anything. Like it's nothing permanent no more with this new age culture. Yeah, he got a good chance of coming back. And I don't even like his music, so I don't even know why he was here in the first place. But so ain't my cup of tea. Neither one of them actually. Phony ass moves.
So who won in the game? While I set up the next conversation, who won in the game?
Yeah, Nubian's done. Yeah. Then I got ran over.
Why do you keep calling them niggas Nubians, bro?
I was looking for the Nubian Olympic
I swear,
team. I didn't find
was
it. I'm
like,
looking
it
like
can't be a Nubian Olympic
we out
team.
the
Then I
loop.
realized what you was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the Sudan? That's funny as shit.
I want their
Yeah.
jersey,
Calling
the
them
Nubian
Nubians.
jersey.
Yeah. They ran up there. The Hyksos done knocked them off. Joking them.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? The Amu or whatever. somewhere in that region.
The Tomahawk. They got
Tomahawk, yeah. Tomahawk.
Y'all niggas bugging out, bro. Y'all are bugging the hell out. All right, so anything else on that topic? Anything in the chat that needs to be highlighted before I move on to the next for the next topic?
I got a request at the end of the show.
Okay, no problem.
Where DQ at? DQ left. God,
No, DQ's still here. Yo, you are not letting DQ off the hook.
Yeah, DQ.
Hey, now I want smoke. What up, nigga?
Look, I want you, since you the resident MC in the building, you know what I mean? I want you to do a bar breakdown at the end of the show, a LL Cool J freestyle on Sway.
All right, and then hey, I got you. Then after that, we're going to do a bar breakdown of the what's they call leakers. Yeah, LA leakers of Royce the 5'9". So yeah, I got you.
It wasn't between
we both can do that.
5'9" and
hey, I just want to break down that too, man.
Right, cool.
We got you.
How long?
Y'all are habitual off-ramp takers. That's what
y'all definitely.
Stay in the right lane. Get out the right lane. Leave the exits alone.
Talk to him podcast, nigga.
Next topic. So Israel-Iran war next. We're gonna stay somewhat political. Check it out.
In its conflict with Iran. Over the course of one night, Israel carried out 2 high-level killings, one in Beirut, Lebanon, and one in Tehran, Iran, possibly. Haniyeh's killing raises the stakes in the 10-month-old war in Gaza and risks transforming the entire situation in West Asia. Iran has already vowed revenge on Israel. Early on Wednesday morning, it was reported that Ismail Haniyeh, head of Hamas's Qatar-based political bureau, was assassinated in Iran. The assassination, which seems to have taken place late at night, had not been claimed by Israel. But Hamas put the blame for the attack firmly at the feet of Israel. Hamas's military wing said that Haniyeh's assassination takes the battle to new dimensions and will have major repercussions for the entire region. Israel opened.
So, I say that to say this. Should the United States, for people that don't know, Israel did 2 military strikes in Iran last week, killing a Hezbollah leader and a former Hamas military leader. And now Iran is now threatening to wipe Israel off the face of the planet. For those that don't follow, the United States is on one of those DEFCON situations where we are literally just waiting. It's not about if Iran is going to strike at Israel. The question is when Iran is going to strike at Israel. So logic, since you're the only person that's cammed up right now besides me, you got 45 seconds on should the United States get involved in this conflict.
I don't know all that's at stake. I remember, I mean, I get most of my political stuff, you know, at least my news from you. I mean, so you kind of like stated that Israel's a big trade partner for the United States. I don't know what vested interests they have. I mean, I don't know if they can some kind of way, how would you say, like benefit from Iran eradicating Israel. If it happens, would it work in the U.S.'s favor? You know, I think there's a lot more questions to kind of be asked there. But before I just say, yeah, we should go.
But you got to stand. You got to make a stance. Do you think that the United States should get involved?
Those are 2 different questions. I think they will, and I don't know if they should. Straight up.
Okay.
I can't answer like that.
Yeah, you can. I'll take your answer. Your time's up anyway, nigga. Go ahead, Hicks.
Wow, you're a rude ass host.
Hey, you have 40 seconds.
And nah, do not start the clock
So
until I'm
rude,
done. Until I'm done dissing.
Stop my clock. Stop my clock.
All right, 45 seconds from now. Go ahead.
All right, I think we're already involved. Peace, Cuban. I agree with Cuban sentiment. If y'all like nice stuff, then we need to be involved in some of these conflicts. So I think we already involved. Iran threatening to eradicate. So any of you biblical people, this stuff might fit into that narrative a little bit too. So certain things have to happen on that front. Should we be? It's hard to extricate yourself when you are already hip deep in it. So I don't think we have a choice at this time.
Sosa, 45 seconds.
I think they should. I won't say they should. I think they should just because vested interests. So I don't think. I think it's not even a should. I think they will. Like I don't even know if it's contractually in their agreement that they can't. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think they're in a position to even sit back. I don't even think that's an option. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's a handshake under the table. Like, yeah, you can't. It's understood. Pray for Iran. Pray for Iran. Yeah.
Yo, king of content, bro. Go ahead, DQ. Shouts to Social World TV. Y'all go like and subscribe. Go ahead, DQ.
Like you said, it's not a matter of time or if they gonna strike. It's when. It's the same for us. We already it's crazy. We thinking about if we gonna do it. Nah, we gonna do it. So I feel like we already in head with it. I don't think you can shoot anything above the clouds of the U.S. looking at you. So yeah, we about to do something.
Rush, you next. Appreciate that. Go ahead, Rush.
I think they're going to just step in it. I mean, if you help them carve out this land in the first place, then I think you're going to protect it. So yeah, I think that they're going to step in there.
Okay. Good point. I like nice and to the point. Who am I missing? Chef, 45 seconds. Go ahead, G.
The looming thing that's on the table that the world kind of know and scared to say something about is Israel's nuclear capability. Iran is large enough and capable enough of hitting Israel hard. I think they've been playing with Israel with kid gloves because they know the ramifications of an all-out war with Israel. They know the casualties that are. But do I think that they could, without the United States help? I definitely think Iran can overrun Israel. Like that's, and the United States know that. And the secret is that Israel is nuclear capable, and they will not allow themselves to be completely wiped out. So they'll push the button. Them motherfuckers crazy. You feel me? We clearly know that they're not letting their state get completely obliterated by no Arab nation. So we know they'll hit the button. Iran know that they nuclear capable. So United States is going to get involved to protect their interests and to make sure that thing don't go off the rails. Because I don't think Israel supposed to be nuclear capable.
All right. Any poignant comments before I move on to the next topic? I know Cuban is somewhere clutching his pearls when every time y'all say is America involved at all? So I definitely think that's crazy. I definitely think I could tell y'all just a parting shot on that. Anybody that thinks that the United States will not get involved with controlling that particular position in the Middle East and that particular alliance, that particular partnership in the Middle East, you have to be stone crazy to think that we wouldn't get involved in that globally. That's just my opinion. That's where I would stand on it. But we're gonna move to the next topic, and then we'll close on different topics. We got about 4 more topics. I hope y'all hang in there with us. This is rapid fire. Pardon the interruption. The next topic is Kamala Harris and Trump's debate. Trump just backed out of the debate. He got out of there. He doesn't want to be a part of it. And here's a little piece of conversation. This just happened a few minutes ago.
The momentum in this race is shifting. And there are signs that Donald Trump is feeling it. So last week, you may have seen, he pulled out of the debate in September he had previously agreed to. Here's the funny thing about that. So he won't debate, but he and his running mate sure seem to have a lot to say about me. And by the way, don't you find some of their stuff to just be plain weird? Well, Donald, I do hope you'll reconsider to meet me on the debate stage. Because as the saying goes, if you've got something to say, say it to my face.
Just keeping up the rhetoric in and around this debate. Now the topic is, let me see something real quick. Hey, we got more people welcome to come up if you want to stay on topic. We're gonna blow through these topics, pause real quick, and then we'll close the show on a good topic.
I gotta make a slide. Peace to everybody on the chat. I'm gonna hop back on once I get to my destination.
Okay, peace to you.
Sister Safa,
Sister Safa in the building. Pan-African James. Pan-African James, come on up, bro. American Dream, y'all can come up come up. We want as many people's opinions, but they got to be quick opinions, 45 seconds or less on the topic, and then we'll close on a topic that maybe y'all want to talk about. Y'all put it in the chat. Shout out to the coalition, Chef Sociologic, Corey. Tomorrow's show, 4 p.m., talking about the elders and the master teachers. I think that's going to be a real good show. If you do come to the panel, you have to stay on topic. We're talking about this, and then at the end, we'll have more of a freestyle conversation. So right now, we're talking about Kamala Harris and Trump debate. Should Kamala Harris and Donald Trump debate? Should they have that conversation, or should we just go to an election? I'm gonna go straight to you, Logic. Talk to the people. 45 seconds.
I think Kamala Harris could have done a lot more to take advantage of Donald Trump backing out of that debate. I think she could have swayed the crowd. She could have spent a lot more time on that, called him all kind of crazy stuff like he did Biden. I think that definitely would have been in my playbook for sure. But I would like to see it, right? I'd like to see how Trump looks against somebody who has all their wits about him, whose mind is at least working properly and stuff like that. So, I think I kind of feel like that's a little bit of a sucker move a little bit for Donald Trump. He should step up and go do that for sure.
Hits 45 seconds.
Definitely they should debate. For anyone who plans on voting for either, I'm sure your interest is important and how they feel about your interest in certain topics, how they answer questions, how they confront each other. But I also think it's a low bar for Donald Trump and a high bar for anyone that is across from him, which to me has always been ridiculous. That is, as long as he shows up, whatever comes out of his mouth is normally comedy relief or something like that, and that's enough for people. You probably won't get policy or anything life-changing like that. But definitely they should debate. And she should take more advantage of his decision to run, hide, So that's my take, definitely though.
Sosa, 45 seconds.
Yeah, she should debate. I think they still are going to debate. I think the last I heard about that is they debate was scheduled for ABC. I think Trump is saying he's going to debate her, but he want to switch it to Fox.
Mhm.
So I think I think she should debate her. I think the debate's still going to happen, just on a different network. It was supposed to be on ABC. Not that they're going to have it. They may go to Fox.
Okay. Pan African James, you next. Go. 45 seconds. Should Trump and Kamala Harris have an official presidential debate? You're on mute if you're talking.
Oh, maybe he got technical issues.
Kamala Harris. Go ahead, Cuban.
Oh, Cuban's here. Go ahead, Cuban.
Oh yeah. So let's rewind real quick. Drake is garbage. His music will be classic garbage.
You only got 45 seconds.
I know, classic garbage. The United States has always been involved with the state of Israel, so it's not like should they? They've been involved. Number two, if you go back and review Satan Yahoo when he spoke before Congress recently, and he was talking about the United States that your biggest enemy is Iran, and now we look what just happened. And as far as this goes, I don't give two shits. They're both full of shit and knock themselves out. Hit the button, and it's just like it's a bigger stage of something that you see on YouTube, social media. This is ridiculous, and this is politics.
Dark in here? I'm not tripping.
Is who here?
What is that?
It just got a little dark in here.
Okay, no, something took over my audio. All right, no problem. So let me ask y'all a question. And this is a side question to that question. Were any of y'all, how did y'all feel about the attack on Megan Thee Stallion twerking at that debate? I'm gonna add this as an extra to it. How did y'all feel about Megan Thee Stallion twerking at the rally that she had in Atlanta? Let's have an open conversation.
No, 30 seconds. Let's go around. Yeah, no, let's go to the next 30 seconds on that, and then next topic.
Okay, 30, I gotta prepare these topics because I'm literally doing it.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So go ahead. Y'all got 30 seconds. Logic, go. No, Hits, you go first.
Well, I would prefer that she showed up with Megan Thee Stallion, singing and twerking or dancing and whatever, than people trying to run up in the Congress building and kill people. So I'll take her crowd over her opponent's crowd any day. Go ahead, Logic.
Well put. As for me, I'm far more concerned about the black imagery, right? And it just reminds me of a conversation we had previously about people having fake outrage, and to call yourself a defender to be the ultimate shield of the black community and not be appalled. I'm appalled. I think that's horrible, right? That she would even imply that all she needs to do to get our votes is have somebody up there twerking and singing, as if that is the benchmark for what we're looking for in our politicians. I think it's terrible.
Sosa, you next. Go.
I mean, there's a time to twerk, clubs, TikTok, Instagram, so forth, so on. Time not to twerk, church, establishment. I think they should have went over that with her before she performed, knowing that twerking is part of her thing. It should have tell her not to do that. Because I'm sure if she was jumped, she'd have got on her head and and pop it like that. We really would have went crazy. You know what I'm saying? So they should have talked about that before it went
down. Cuban Crisis, go.
I agree with what I've heard so far on it. I don't think that if it was another country, wherever, I don't think politically that's just that looks good, to be honest.
All right.
Next
one. Oh, you got it. Go ahead, bro.
Olympic. No, I'm not gonna go. Olympic trans boxing. This is wild. Y'all should see how I'm literally typing like a madman. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, don't say trans. Don't say trans.
Olympic trans boxing. Oh, we can't say that.
She's not trans.
No. I'm just listen. That's the title of the what's it? Yeah. It's not. You can clean that up in your 45 seconds.
Make sure YouTube don't get you. All right, go ahead.
No, I got you.
The Algerian boxer Iman Khalif has sparked off a massive controversy at the Paris Olympics. The 25-year-old who failed the International Boxing Association's gender test, was declared the winner after her opponent, Italy's Angela Carini, claimed injustice and abandoned the fight after just 46 seconds into the fight. The row has also drawn a strong reaction from the Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni. The Khalif has been in the spotlight since being disqualified by the International Boxing Association before a gold medal match at the 2023 World Championships in New Delhi. She was disqualified for failing to pass the gender eligibility test that stops athletes with XY chromosomes to compete in the women's event. But the boxing events at the Paris Olympics are conducted by the International Olympic Committee, which allowed Khalif to compete despite a huge backlash. The power difference between Khalif and Carini in their round of 16 bout was evident from the word go. The Italian was punched in the nose and shortly after that signaled to her corner that she could not continue. Now, the match was immediately stopped. The referee declared Khalif as the winner. Carini ignored the Algerian before she plunged to her knees and burst into tears. The Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has said that the fight is not on equal footing. Now, Carini.
All right, so I got a question before we start this topic. I got a question. Does anybody know exactly what is going on before we start talking about this? Is the person, so I'm assuming that the controversy is that is one of the women, it's women's boxing in the Olympics. I'm gonna set the stage. So two women were about to fight. Now, apparently something in one of the women, the XY chromosome, she couldn't pass the gender equality test, right? So it's not that the person was a man. Explain. If you know it, somebody else explain.
Under the old law, because the other one was corrupt. And so there's another governing body, and so another set of rules. So under the old law, she was disqualified, like in the midst of her fight, because she got high levels of testosterone based on the XY chromosome she had. But that governing body was fired, you know what I'm saying, for corruption. So under the new rule, she's able to box. She passed all the, marks to fight.
Now I'm gonna ask you a question. Should based even on that, because apparently the girl said she hit me so hard in the nose, that's not how hard a female hits. Now I'm not a genius. That's why I said I just want to have rapid fire conversation, but I don't want to get it completely wrong. But I remember her saying that that she said essentially, I've never been hit so hard. So based on XY chromosome, you know about these kinds of things. Based on XY chromosome, could it actually enhance how hard she could hit just based off of the testosterone?
It's possible, depending on what the levels of the androgen and how the androgen reacts to testosterone. But it's not a given. I think she's 42 and 9. So 9 women beat her already, and she got 40 out of them 42 wins. She got 6 knockouts, so she's not just pummeling folks. You know what I'm saying? So
right. All right, so check this out real quick. I'm gonna play this real quick.
Italian fighter Angela Carini abruptly withdrawing from her match against Algeria's Aman Khalif after just 46 seconds and some hard punches. Khalif's participation in the women's matches has been under renewed scrutiny. She was disqualified from last year's World Championships after the International Boxing Association said she failed a gender eligibility test. The International Olympic Committee saying this morning that all the athletes in the tournament comply with the competition's regulations.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every.
So, 30 seconds. Should a boxer, even if it fits under the regulations, but there's a person, because I know, well, I'm not going to interject. Should it just simply be a woman of the same? Matter of fact, here's a better question. Is there any controversy at all if the subject is just about testosterone? So you go first.
No, because that's the main beef. The high levels of testosterone. They're thinking the high levels of testosterone, which could possibly help for muscle mass, you know what I'm saying, but may not necessarily go for strength. So that's the issue. That was the issue before, the high levels of testosterone. She's not the only person that went through that too as a female. So
go ahead, Cuban.
I mean, is this person biologically male or female? Like that's you know.
She's a female.
Okay, so it's a female. If she's taking testosterone, I mean, I don't know.
No, she's not taking testosterone. She
just
naturally has more testosterone. Yes.
If she's naturally biologically a female that naturally biologically has that testosterone, it is what the fuck it is.
Okay. Logic.
Okay. I'm glad y'all cleared that up for me before I went, because my views was totally different than that. But if she's born a woman and she just, swole or whatever, I mean, I'm not sure if that's. I can't say anything illegal about that, right? I'm at that point, she meets my qualifications. Well, not necessarily mine, but she meets the Olympic qualifications of what a woman would be. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at that point, she's born a woman, just swole. Yeah.
Hits, you go. And hits, just in case, because we got a lot of lightning. Just in case you might have to take over. Just in case, I'm just letting you know. Go ahead, hits.
If I did, you'd have to put the topics in like the back chat or something.
Okay, I got you.
I don't have them. Yeah, I'm still confused about the topic. Not the question, just the topic in general. I'm XY chromosome, testosterone, all of that, how it fits in. Obviously, the different organizations have the rules, the IBA and the Olympics, and I believe whatever her name is that starts with a C, I believe they awarded her the money for the bout, but not necessarily the win. So that's another facet to that topic. Yeah, I'm not sure about the XXXY, that Fetty.
Yeah, where's Ngozi when we need him?
And the testosterone and all that, how they do the testing. So I'm definitely not going to speak on that because I don't quite understand that. But I did see, I believe they awarded the person who lost the bout the prize money, if not necessarily the victory. So that would be something to look into why they did that, because I believe they disagreed not with the win, but with either the testosterone or the XY. So chat, speak to that, please. Help us out. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I just seen, right, Fetty just put that Fetty just put in the chat. I'm gonna go to the chat, some of these comments in here. Jerome Johnson, she already said she wasn't gonna do a darn thing specifically for Black Americans, but they did for immigrants. Alphabet. Okay, I don't know if I can say whatever you mean by that. Asians and foreigners. Women have XX, not XY. Fetty, explain why you're saying that. If a boxer has XY chromosome, wouldn't that be intersex? Women don't have a Y chromosome. So speak to that.
Speak to what now? Would she be intersex?
Fetty says if the boxer has XY chromosome, wouldn't that be intersex? Women don't have a Y chromosome.
Yeah, but intersex just means that they're gonna fall outside of the female / male. That's like it's an umbrella term they're using. So, right, like she still may have functioning female genitalia. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's intersex, but she still has the biological makeup of a woman. You know what I'm saying? And she's from Algeria, where they don't play that. Like, you go to jail or you die, about man, that type of stuff. If you know what I mean? You don't get to pretend. So
okay.
Yeah, that's a whole nother show though. Get into all them categories.
Yeah, I know. We need Ngozi for that one.
Yeah, that's a show.
Definitely. Sister Safa, shouts to you. I would love to see Meg show up with a more meaningful presentation. Thank you. A lot of times, just to let y'all know, it's a little uncomfortable. I don't like to have these conversations about what a woman should do or what she, shouldn't do necessarily. I mean, if that's her entertainment and that's what she wants to do, then, it is what it is. I just thought, amongst all the inappropriateness, right? I just thought that
You
maybe.
should have had your opinion when we had the topic.
Well, no,
We're
I'm
gonna
just
get to
stating
throw
it
that
based
in
off
later
this.
now. So
No,
we
I'm
gotta
just stating it based off this. Hey, that's the beautiful position that I get as a host, and I'm using it. I'm cheating.
no, we gotta keep the
I'm
show.
just
Go
cheating.
ahead.
And I also want to say, as Sister Safa says, I want to see them debate. May the best person come out on top, and she says Trump. I appreciate you, Sister Safa. I always have. American Dream. If 90% of them vote for all they got to do is twerk, that is hilarious. Shouts to American Dream. Y'all welcome to come up if y'all want. The next topic, and that would be Berkshire Hathaway. And for those of y'all that don't pay attention to the financial aspects of things, I'm just going to do a little bit of a financial conversation. Warren Buffett raises Berkshire's cash level to a record $277 billion after slashing stock holdings. Shout out to that 94-year-old genius right there. Berkshire Hathaway's cash pile swelled to a record $276.9 billion last quarter as Warren Buffett sold big chunks in stock holdings, including Apple. The Omaha-based conglomerate's cash hoard jumped significantly higher from the previous record, which was $189 billion. Berkshire Hathaway has sold almost half its stake in Apple. They have been a seller of stocks for 7 quarters straight. Let me see. The selling by Buffett has continued in the third quarter in some areas, with Berkshire trimming its second biggest stake, Bank of America, for 12 consecutive days. They've been selling literally all their stock. The market enjoyed a jump thanks to the strength in auto insurer Geico. Buffett, Warren Buffett, who turns 94 at the end of the month, confessed that Berkshire's annual meeting in May, he's willing to deploy capital, but the high prices right now give him pause. We'd love to spend it, but we won't spend it unless we think a business is doing something that has very little risk and can make us a lot of money. It isn't like I've got a hunger strike or something like that going on. It's just that things right now aren't attractive. So I'm a person that plays in the stock market. I'm a person that plays to win in the stock market. I won't lie. I literally have been less of a investor and more of a protector, at least for the past 3 quarters. My question in this, though, with Berkshire Hathaway right now holding a record $277 billion in cash holdings, I know this is gonna get everybody going. Do you think that this is a sign that America's that based on the market, America is in a decline financially, along with the BRICS conversations, along with the Israel conversations? How strong of a sign do you think that based on capital and finance, that America might be showing some weaknesses when all of the major holding companies and hedge funds, because this is also happening in New York, hedge funds are pulling out of these companies and selling their stocks to increase their cash before the election? So do you think that America is in a decline right now? I'm going to let Cuban go first just out of respect. Go ahead, Cuban.
Warren Buffett's a scumbag. He's a predatory capitalist.
That's so on the screen, by the way, y'all.
Okay, my fault. Go ahead, Cuban.
So decline.
45 seconds. Yep.
Yeah, decline.
30.
Yeah, decline. Yeah, they're in debt to a lot of countries, and they're printing money that they can't even back. So, for that and more, study the U.S. economy and predatory capitalism. That's all I gotta say.
Logic, it's only right you go that you go next. Based on your amazing show last night on Rumination, I appreciate y'all. Y'all go check that out and check out Logic tomorrow at the Coalition show about the elders and the master teachers. Logic, what do you have to say about it?
It sounds familiar. Sounds like something that we've been through and recovered from before. Sounds like Warren Buffett out there doing his thing. He said to him it's not a buyer's market, but it sounds like somebody's doing good. That's the impression that the article left on me. It's like the business is doing well, but that doesn't mean it's a position that Buffett wants to take. He's not. He's looking at it from a different perspective.
Hits, you next.
I didn't read the article in particular, but I would think any election year would have the same trends if we were to look at them historically. And as far as America on the decline, that wouldn't have, I don't believe, anything to do with billionaires being on the decline. Like, I believe those are two different things. And as individuals, billionaires and get richer, the general populace would probably not fare as well, because you can't have both. So if someone's doing, if a billionaire is 10 times over and increasing, I would bet that the general populace is definitely on the decline, where that wealth is actually extracted from. So that would be my even if the country was on a decline, that I don't think that would affect the billionaires. Sister Safa, come up on the panel, please.
Go ahead, Sosa. 30 seconds.
This is a little outside my wheelhouse. I kind of been leaning what you guys saying. I'm more curious as to why his name is William Buffett and not Buffet. But
it's Warren. Warren. I ain't
See,
gonna let you down.
Even more confusion. Even more.
Do you think that that any one company should even hold that much of a cash reserve? $277 billion is, while it is impressive, that being held in one company is a little I don't know. That would be more of a concern for me. Do you think any one company, while I'm getting ready for the next thing, and welcome to Enemies Public, somebody bring them up. Do you think any one company should hold cash reserves of $277 billion with the level of inflation, with the level of money that we need to push into the economy, to push some of these reforms, to close the wealth gap? Do you think any one company should hold that much of a cash reserve based on the times that we're in right now? 30 seconds, Sosa.
Repeat that again, bro. Repeat that again.
Do you think that any one company, based on the economic distress that we have with the housing market, inflation, blacks still holding, for every $100 that white Americans in the United States have, we hold $15. So with that wealth gap, with the amount of infrastructure issues we have, a possible changing of the guard at the White House, do you think that any one company should be able to hold a record $277 billion in cash reserve, not out into the market, not investing into programs, not investing into business? Do you think that is, do you think that, I'm gonna use the word fair, even though I don't believe in it. Do you think it's fair and right that one company should even have access to hold firm on $277 billion?
No. I think, I think that should be criminal to be able to do that. Like, you in a sense, you have a stronger chokehold than than anything out there. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I think that's too much. That's too much power for one to have. So no.
Okay. Hits, go ahead. I don't know if Hits is there. Go ahead, Cuban.
What's the question now? Or I thought we moved past this.
No, all right, go ahead. Go ahead, Logic.
Yeah, thank you.
I missed this one. I thought I was waiting on a new question. I might have missed what you said.
Do you think it's fair? Do you think it's fair that one company in the United States holds a $277 billion cash reserve? That's a record in the United States. Whoever's in the shower, mute your mic. And then Enemies Public, I'll bring you on right after this topic. I'm switching to another one right as y'all talk. Do you think it's fair that any one company holds $277 billion reserve with the state of the U.S. economy right now?
I wish I knew what the effect of that is on the economy before I answer that question. I mean, it don't sound fair, but that's not really a word that I like using like that. You know, fair, I think that's super subjective. You know, we only get to do what we can, you know. That's I don't know how to answer that question. I really don't. I mean, it doesn't sound fair. I put it like that.
Okay. All right. Enemies Public, what's going on, G? Talk to the people.
Peace to my Trimedia brothers.
What's going
Peace
on,
to
brother?
the chat.
Yep.
You know, I just came in. You know, I'm listening right now, but I was reading the chat, and they're speaking about I guess the candidates for the highest office in the land.
Go ahead, talk to the people.
It's election season. You know what they do on election season. They do the shameless pandering, and our sisters really need to understand the difference between relating to them and exploiting them. You need to understand the difference. And how she exploits you is how she see you and what she think of you. And it's the same with Donald Trump. When he used the possessive pronoun my, when he say, look at my African Americans over there. We need to be mindful of that and understand that America's politics, a politician is many bloodsuckers. Poly is many, and we know what a tick is. So I'm not into America's politics because I'm almost 60 years old, and as of yet, I haven't seen anybody worthy of going out in November casting a vote for. We need to understand that also the further and higher the politician is climbing up the ladder of politics, the less accessible they are to the people. You can step to a mayor, a councilman. You can step to them because they're in your city. But once they start moving up, they start being far removed from the people. And I'll land right there.
Anybody else want to speak on that while I'm setting up the next topic? Chef, you back? You want to speak on anything with that? Shouts to American Dream. He says if someone provides a product that people are willing to pay for, pay them billions of dollars for, then yes, it's fair. Yeah, I don't like the word fair necessarily myself. Chef, you back? You want to speak on anything about that? Talk to the people.
Oh man, my damn power had went out, man. The goddamn thunderstorm and lightning.
Yeah, I know. That's why I got hit right now. So that's why I'm trying to rush through this, get this message out to the people.
Tell
I'm surprised
Warren
my power's
Buffett to
still
give
on.
up 200, some of that 277 billion to fix the grid. You know, since they sitting on that, on all that cash. And American Dream, I don't think no one person pays anyone $1 billion. I don't think that's, you know, I don't think you never paid $1 billion for nothing. I'm sure I never paid $1 billion. Who else we got here? Sosa and Sister Safa are talking about the Olympics. Fetty, what's up? The homie, what's up? Mark, what's up, man?
Okay, and this is the last topic before we just go into a freestyle conversation. Yesterday, the Locks had a Tiny Desk concert.
I been to get it quickly, and I don't like the rent, so when I fly now, bring my cars on the plane with me. In this case, who's the loser? Ran through enough hope for Castro to build schools in Cuba, teaching kids how to read and write and use the Ruger. Motherfucking niggas is back, Jada and people. We got water, plus way to the D, and I'm tired of hearing old niggas that had it and be the same old niggas that ratted.
Be the same old niggas that ratted. Hey, so I got a question. And this sparked a pretty big controversy online yesterday. For those who aren't familiar with the Tiny Desk takes artists, former artists, present artists, relevant artists to come on and do a Tiny Desk concert in front of a few fans inside of it looks like a library or a record store. And what it sparked yesterday and this is a good question for this topic, we're going to have a little bit of hip hop, and then after this, we can freestyle, talk about whatever we want, whatever topic. In the chat, y'all put the next topic that we're going to talk about. This won't be a PTI conversation. Chef, I think this is good. This is a very good show. I think this should be a daily show. Quick question. Are the Locks only considered great in New York? Here's why I asked this question. Because the majority of the people in these Tiny Desk conversations, right? For some reason, I didn't even know this was a thing. A lot of people are saying, why would the Locks even deserve a Tiny Desk conversation? They're not even in the top 10 of hip hop groups. And that was a lot of people online. Why are they doing this? Why would you even have a conversation? Why would the Locks deserve a Tiny Desk concert? So my question to you would be, are the Locks overrated when it comes to hip hop groups? And then my second part to that question would be, do you consider the Locks a top 5 hip hop group in hip hop? The Public's Enemy, I'm gonna let you go first. Are they overrated? Answer the first question. Are the Locks overrated as far as their stature in the hip hop game?
As a group, yes, they are overrated. Me, I lead sort of towards Kiss. As a solo artist, Kiss is dope. But as far as a group, they are overrated. As a group, I'm not saying they're not dope, but they're overrated.
Would you say that where would you place them in a top 10? If you had to put them in the top 10, if they're not in your top 10, that's fine. But would you put the Locks as a group?
Not in my top 10, no.
They wouldn't be in your top 10. Real quick,
no, absolutely not.
I'm gonna come back to you. Go on your phone, try. I need your top 5 hip hop groups. If you can do 10, I'll take the 10. But if you can do 5, I'm gonna come back to everybody on this panel. And so the first question, just so y'all understand, so you don't say you don't know the question. Are the Locks overrated? Right? Are they just a New York thing? And do you think that they belong in the top 10 of hip hop groups of all time? I'm gonna go to Sosa. Sosa, you go first.
Okay, I'm gonna say no, they're not overrated as far as I know, because I don't know nobody that rate. I'm not familiar with people rating them that high, and I love the Locks. Like you're talking top 10, I'm not aware of that. I think they're rated, in the back, like where they should be. And I think the thing was like, it's definitely a New York thing, right? And what was that? That was pretty much answer both parts.
Yeah, would you put them in your top 10?
Of course not.
Okay, then I'm coming back to you. At least give me your top 5. If you can give me your top 10, give me your top 5 hip hop
no
groups.
problem. No problem. No problem.
Yeah, you are content galore. Logic, I see you writing out your top 10 right now. Cuban, are the Locks overrated? That's the first question. Answer that. Are the Locks overrated?
No.
Okay, why do you say no?
Because they're good. I mean, like they produce good music, lyrics, beats. They're good.
Okay, would you put the Locks in your top 10 hip hop groups?
No.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I've never sat and really thought about my favorite groups. I have a favorite group, that's Wu-Tang. I don't think there's no group that can compare to Wu-Tang.
Okay, so since they're not in your top 10, at least give me a top 5 when I come back to you. Or if you can take it all the way to a top 10, give me a top 10. But at a bare minimum, when I come back to anybody that says the Locks are not in the top 10, at least give me a top 5, because I want to see who you think, at least 5 groups that are better than the Locks. Hits, you go next.
I'm gonna give y'all some help. Y'all can Google rap groups, hip hop groups, so you don't leave none of your people out, or people might slip under your radar, like our top 4 Mount Rushmore. Yesterday, I know a lot of us had to revise our list after hearing other people. So, and I don't think it's fair to have that at the, so soon. So I think a more, reasonable question would be, any group better than the Locks? At least 2 groups that you
are they overrated hits? I see what you're doing.
Yes.
But are they overrated?
Yes.
The Locks are overrated. Okay.
What's the second question?
Do you have them in your top 10?
Probably not.
Okay, I'm going to come back to you. I'm expecting at least a top 5 hip hop groups, or
I feel like
a
doing
top
2,
10
that's
if
what
you
you
can't take it. You see, you always try to boss up.
You might
that
get
is the
2.
owner.
I feel
That
like
is the owner of Trimedia. It is very hard to work with him moving forward.
I'm difficult.
Yes,
Hold on.
you're
Y'all
difficult.
in the chat. Definitely put y'all top groups in there: 5, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4.
See, so now here's the thing. Here's what's crazy, and then Chef, then I'm gonna go to you. Matter of fact, don't forget we're dual streaming on Carnivorous Podcast and Trimedia. If you're watching on Carnivorous Podcast, come over and follow this channel. If you're watching on this channel, go over to the Carnivorous Podcast and follow them. Don't forget to follow the Enemies Public. I'm gonna put all the links up before we finish the show, and follow Sosa's World TV. That's family right there. If you Chef, are the locks overrated, and should they be? First, that's the first question. I knew DQ was gonna come back. Are the locks overrated? First question, Chef.
No, the locks are not overrated.
Thank you.
Okay.
I think they fit exactly where people put them at. You know,
where do you have them in your top 10?
They probably close. If they don't make, I mean, I would be splitting hairs not to put them in my top 10, but you know, they're not rated high. You dig what I'm saying? It's a typical
I can't rate
it's a typical New York rap group. It was nothing really, you know, special about them. You know what I mean? Like they went up against Dipset. I think Dipset was the
Okay, bro. You and Sosa are content gold. I just want to let y'all know.
And all y'all bad beat picking haters that y'all said Nas is, the Locks is also super guilty of that, picking horrible ass beats. But go ahead.
All right, so DQ jumped back on the panel. I knew that he would crash his car to participate in this conversation.
Fucking right.
Here's the funny part. I'm gonna say this too, and then DQ. Is this DQ? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say this before you go. I find it actually. I think this is an issue because I thought it wasn't an issue because you know a lot of people from different races and watch the Tiny Desk show. So I thought maybe this was people that were out of touch. But I appreciate you brothers' information on hip hop. So the fact that at least the majority of y'all are saying that they're overrated and they wouldn't be in the top 10. I'm very interested to hear y'all top 10s after that. So my first question to you, DQ, is are the locks overrated? Answer that question.
Hell no.
Okay. Now, here's my second question.
Yes.
Would you consider, all right, are the locks in your top 10?
Definitely in my top 10.
Okay. So you came back to say that. Now I'm gonna go backwards. Enemies Public, because I started with you. What is your top 5? Since the locks are not in your top 10, give me your top 5, possibly top 10 groups that you could think the locks are not as good as.
Well,
go.
I'm going to go with who resonate with me.
Okay.
That's how I can go with that. Who resonate with me. Of course, it's my name spelled backwards. Public Enemy. Going over to the West Coast, NWA. Staying over there, Ghetto Boys. Coming back to Jersey. Poor Righteous Teachers. Wu-Tang. Brand New Begins, Eric B. and Rakim, EPMD, Fugees, De La Soul. My top 10.
Where do the locks place after that top 10? I'm curious. About.
I like the locks.
15, 20.
They don't resonate with me like that. I like the lyricism, but I go with what resonates with me. And, you know, I like Kiss as a soloist, not Locks as a group.
Okay. Sosa, give me your top 5, possibly top 10. Not since you believe that the locks are not top 10. Go.
Okay, and I had some of the people he picked, so I'm gonna just go with other people.
Okay.
Tribe Called Quest, the Fugees, Run DMC, Salt and Pepper. What the hell? Mobb Deep. You feel me? Like, bro, look, man, Migos, man, stop playing, bro. EPMD, 8 ball MJG. Look, come on, bro. We ain't finna do this.
So now this is my second question. So you have the locks like what, number 40? You name because
Man, I gotta finish calculating, Brad. They might be top 30.
So let me ask you a question. You from Georgia?
Hold on, the man answered the question.
I know, but one question, just one piece of context. But you didn't even name the Outcast, and that's your favorite group.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just picking. I'm just picking people at random. I ain't even got to the
flag on the plate.
Okay, you right. Hits. I ain't gonna lie. You right. Hits. It's a flag on the plate.
No order. Just 10. No order.
I apologize. You right. Hits. You're 100% right. We're striking from the record. All right, Cuban. The Locks are not in your top 10. Name 5 to 10 groups better than the Locks.
Yeah, not my top 10, but I
hold on. Are they overrated? Was the first question.
No, he answered that already.
Okay,
now,
gotcha.
I just need to know where you got. Oh, Peace to Shezmu. What up, G? You got
enemy public, like his response, like that's the same thing. It has to resonate. It's not to say that they're not good, but it doesn't resonate. So my top 5 is Wu-Tang. Let's see, Wu-Tang, The Roots, Black Star, Poor Righteous Teachers, definitely. And I would say Eric B. Rakim.
That's strong.
That's a very strong list. That is a very strong list. Go ahead, Logic.
Eric B. Rakim, not a rap.
So bad at these conversations, man. Let me just listen in. Tell you, I'm gonna say the Hot Boys, man. Y'all gonna be mad at me again.
You said the Hot Boys?
The Hot Boys.
No, first question. Are they overrated?
Oh yeah, I didn't know. My fault. I didn't get to
Are the Locks overrated? I ain't never heard nobody go crazy over the Locks like that to be calling them overrated. So I had to say no. And growing up in New Orleans, bro, I don't know about nobody else, but our range wasn't like that. I can't speak for nobody else, but in my little friend circle group, like we ain't really listen to everybody else. We might have got a little, got some MJG and all them kind of people like much later, but like coming up in high school, at least my friend group, we ain't listen to that. Straight up.
Okay. All right. So who didn't I get? Pan-African James, you got something on the subject? Nope. Chef, give me your top 5 with or without the Locks.
Chef,
no, hold on. I didn't even get to answer the question.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go. And Brass, you didn't answer the question either, and you're gonna, sir. But
so hold on, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Are you gonna go right after Chef, bro? Go right after Chef.
Go ahead, whoever.
Go ahead, Chef.
No, I think it was Pan African James.
He didn't say anything.
So you're saying what is the top 5 groups in hip hop history? Is that what the question?
Okay, wait. Hold on. We off the rails. So everybody hush.
Yeah. I'm trying to make sure I get the question.
So are the Locks? As I skipped a couple people, but I'm back in the game. Give me 1 second. And I don't think y'all appreciate how hard it is with all these damn icons with no names on them. All right, so listen.
But go ahead.
I know y'all don't care. It's Brass did it again. All right, so Pan-African James. The question is, the Locks did a Tiny Desk show yesterday. And when they did the Tiny Desk show, the majority of the comments on social media were, why the hell do they even deserve a Tiny Desk show? So I thought that was a problem, right? I thought the Locks were, fairly respected. And a lot of people were saying, I don't have them in my top 25 hip-hop groups of all time. There was about 20 people that could have went before them. So I'm just trying to see if that's just them saying that, or if if our community is saying that too. So my first question is this: are the Locks overrated? And then my second question would be, if they're not, are they in your top 10? So the first question to be: are the Locks overrated, Pan-African James?
I don't even know if they're rated. So
damn.
I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I mean, what do you mean overrated? They're not even really rated in hip hop. Like, see, what we gotta do, man. Like, we gotta understand how extensive hip hop is. This stuff starts in the 70s. So if you got a real depth about understanding how this goes from a chronological perspective, by the time they come in the game, it's regional. So a lot of people on the East Coast would probably have a different opinion from people from the South or people from the West, because at that time when they come in the game, you got hip hoppers all over the nation. So you know what I'm saying? So I think it may be a regional bias as to why some of us have the opinions that we have about these groups. I wouldn't say that they're a bad group, but they don't really register in no top 10 area for sure.
Okay, so you don't have them in your top 10. So my challenge to anybody that doesn't have them in their top 10, at least come up with 5 better groups than the Locks when I come back to you. And who did not get? Chef, did I not get you?
No, you ain't get me yet.
Okay, go ahead, Chef, and I'm going to go to hits. And for your top 5 hits, go ahead. Are the Locks overrated?
No, I think I already said that the Locks is not overrated. I think I agree with most people on the panel. They are rated exactly where they're at. A good group, right? We take nothing away from them, but they was never nothing special. You know what I mean? That will warrant them being in the top group. They were necessary for their time. You know, they were definitely amongst the best groups at their time. So I would say
Give me your top 5 or top 10 without the Locks.
Top 5 without the Locks, I would say definitely NWA, EPMD, damn, I would put Onyx ahead of them actually. That's crazy that people don't mention Onyx. Wu-Tang, and what's that, 4?
Mm-hmm.
So 5th would probably be, I can do, probably, nah, I ain't gonna say that.
So they'll be in your top 10 then.
They could possibly be in my top 10. Yeah, they
Okay.
but not top 5. I mean, because I don't. Oh, and I can say Run DMC. That would be crazy to act like Run DMC. I think we're being a little biased. You know what I mean? By well, I'm being biased if I wouldn't mention Run DMC as being in my top 5. Yeah, I would definitely put Run
Adrian.
DMC. What he saying?
No, go ahead. I'm gonna go to hits. Adrian Padilla said NWA over the Locks. You're bugging. I'm gonna tell you right now. If anybody thinks that the Locks are better than NWA,
all right.
Go in the bathroom, open the cabinet, and eat the pills. Go ahead.
Yep. Boy, for you to be an unbiased host, you're surely
because that's just a wild statement. That is wild right there. Open the cabinet.
Flag on the plate. They'll call the flag.
Yeah,
on
but not as wild as Lil Wayne is in the top 5.
All right.
Y'all impeding on hits time. Y'all impeding on hits time. Go ahead.
Save that for the end of the show.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's get the Locks out of here with 2 of my favorite groups, right? Even though Mr. Pete Rock has some slick shit to say, he's still one of my top 4 producers. Pete Rock and CL Smooth.
Dope.
And Gangstar. Hey, and Gangstar.
Dope.
That we can.
Gangstar in the group though. That's like
no. Hold on. Oh, no.
That's a duo.
It's a
that's a DJ and a rapper.
No, hold on. If it wasn't a group, it would be called what? Guru. It's called Gangstar. It's a group. EPMD is a group. No, hold on.
But Eric B and Rakim are groups.
That's a group.
That's not a group. No, I don't.
It is. Now, why you all on my time? If you
let them cook, Chef, and then we'll have that conversation. Let them cook.
Gangstar is a group. If not, it would be called Guru or DJ Premier. Those are 2 individuals in the group. The group is called
a hip hop group. It's not a rap group. But go ahead.
Wait, stop. I know what you're doing. Go ahead, it's finished. I know what you're doing. That'll be the last topic. Go ahead. Give me the rest of your group.
So first we got him out of there with Pete Rock and CL. We got him out of there with Gangstar. Mobb Deep kicks them to the moon.
Crush.
I can go back a little further. Let's go with obviously the best hip hop rap group in history, Run DMC. Public Enemy. So I agree with some of my counterparts on stage. Boogie Down Productions. That's easy. G Unit is better than the Locks. And I'm not putting them in no order. Now the Diplomats, technically to me, were better than the Locks. They just their stage performance messed them up. But I would put the Diplomats ahead of them. Let me look. Eric B and Rakim, obviously. Naughty. De La Soul, I would put up.
Yeah, I could do De La Soul.
De La Soul is dope.
Somebody said Salt and Pepper earlier. Y'all, wow.
Yo, that's
and I would do that too. I would do that too. If you check their catalog, you'd be surprised.
Salt and Pepper better than the Locks.
Wait, y'all saying Salt and Pepper is better than
all on my time like
okay, go ahead. Well, you passed 45 seconds, but go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Just
I'm
continue.
good then. I'm good. I don't gotta do 10. I'm good.
So do you have them in your top 25? Possibly?
Yes, probably, yes.
Okay.
He said
China
probably.
China Black said y'all all are forgetting the Furious Five. China Black said, how did y'all all mention groups and never even bring up the Furious Five?
I didn't finish. They cut me off. I could do,
Okay.
Next. Who's next? Who got it? Move on.
Okay, Pure Black says JJ Fad. Once again, go into the bathroom, open the cabinet, and eat the pills. Every single pill
Stop
in
being a
that
biased
cabinet.
host. Who's next?
All right, so that's it. That's all I got. So
no, who's next though?
No, that's it. That's everybody.
Cuban
That's
didn't do
everybody.
his. Oh no, he did. Sosa did his top 5.
Trip.
Or 10. Pan African James. I don't think he did his top 5.
Who's your top 5, Pan African James?
You got the Migos. What y'all talking about?
You talking about the top 5 hip hop I would go from a chronological perspective. I probably would go with Grandmaster Flash. Run DMC would be number 2. Probably
Beastie
I'm gonna stick with Chef's rules and say that Eric B and Rakim is not a group, and so I'm going to definitely I agree with that. So let me just say that after that, I would say Public Enemy, NWA, and then the Ghetto Boys. That's just for a top 5, but I could do it different from that. But yeah, but those, but I could even do Houdini as far as being better than what you're talking about.
Houdini was dope.
Y'all talking about the Locks? I'm just talking about being better than as a group. Y'all talking about the Locks? I say Houdini, the Fat Boys. I could go on and on and on. So I don't understand as far as like think about that first Fat Boy CD. UTFO was
Fat Boy dope.
UTFO was jamming that first CD, and then you got to go like
brass. They don't want to do it.
Like, do you got an album that the whole community
playing
at the same time?
Not for nothing. If you ever seen,
we're killing Locks right now.
If you ever seen Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince in concert, you'll see a good concert. I'm telling you.
That's live.
So are we saying, all right, let me flip the question. I'm not flipping, but I got another question. That's the end of the topic. So we're gonna open up the subject. Y'all consider the topic we're gonna talk. We got about 30 minutes left. So are we saying, because I'm gonna be real, now I listen to everybody's groups.
How we
right now
by nature?
Yes, see, here you go, because y'all didn't mention some groups that I think are better, I guess. I don't think the Locks are in the top 40. If we go into the beginning of hip hop to now, I don't even think the Locks are in the top 50.
That's what I told you. Like I just named groups. I just named groups that the enemy public didn't name.
Go to the top of this list. All right, I'm about to participate. Hold on.
I'm not mad at those, brother. What you mentioned.
Hold on, wait.
Bone Thugs and Harmony. Come on, bro.
Everybody wait. Wait a second. Everybody wait. Go to the top of this page. Go to the top of this page. All right. Now I'm gonna only name hip hop groups that I think the Locks are better than. That's how I'm gonna do this. So I don't gotta name each group.
You ain't gonna have no names.
So wait. Give me a second because I didn't give my list. Go ahead. Go down. I think.
Hold on. First of all, do you think they're overrated, Mr. Brass?
Do I think that the Locks are overrated?
Overrated.
No, I think they're right where they. I think they right where they should be.
Okay. Second question.
I think they right where they should be. But now I'm gonna tell you on this list. This is how I'm gonna make my list. And y'all can argue, but I'm gonna finish this list. Just scroll to the bottom of the page. I think the Locks are better than Cypress Hill. Go ahead.
Hold on, let me find. Oh, you went all the way to the middle. Okay,
they're not better than
Wow, you had to
anybody
go that
above
far?
Cypress Hill. So they're
It's
better than
debatable.
Cypress Hill.
It's debatable.
Okay, you start with Cypress Hill.
Yeah,
I
that's
think,
debatable.
Hold on, y'all gotta let him cook.
Let me
that's
get my
debatable.
list. I let y'all give y'all list.
Y'all
Let me
gotta
give my
let him
list.
cook. Y'all
Let me
gotta
give
let
my
him
list.
cook.
I think that the Locks are better than Goody Mob. I think the Locks are better than, they definitely better than Hieroglyphics. They better than no man, shout to Smash. That's not a shot. Shout to Smash Rockwell. They're definitely better than they can't be better than Ninth Wonder. They would be better than Little Brother, but Ninth Wonder is a god.
Yeah.
The Locks are better than the Clips.
Get out of here, man.
Scroll up. The Locks,
let 'em cook,
hey,
let
this
'em
is
cook.
my list, bro.
Let 'em
The
cook,
Locks are
y'all.
better than Slum Village. Scroll up.
Two Live Crew.
No, they're not better than Two Live Crew.
Now you blame.
They influence alone is, I don't know who the hell run the jewels in. Everybody on this
That's
list
Killer
is better
Mike.
than.
That's Killer Mike.
Okay, they're better than Killer Mike and
Oh,
them.
you
They're
love
better
really
than Ray
lost your mind.
Shrimmer. Hold on, they're better than Ray Shrimmer. But I'm gonna go
That's
fast.
debatable. That's
I'm
debatable.
sorry.
They better than House of Pain. They definitely better than the City Girls.
Yeah, I'll give them City
And they
Girls.
definitely better than Odd Future and Souls of Mischief. So right now, the Locks are
Hey.
not a top 50 hip hop group.
You
Essentially,
know,
they're
Brash,
not.
you know who's all
Damn, that hurts. That
You know who's
actually
all
hurts to
Odd
say
Future,
that
bro?
publicly.
Not
Odd Future is
really.
All
yeah, I
Future's
know
like
that.
Tyler, Creator,
man.
Frank
No,
Ocean.
whoa, the Locks are not better than Odd Future. That's Tyler the
tripping,
Creator and Frank
Oh.
Ocean. Yeah, that's
I
Tyler.
thought you said they were better
Them
than.
alone. Yes, you're right. They're not better than Odd Future. They're not better than Odd
So
Future.
that's sad. They probably beat what 6 people on this list.
Yeah, the Locks are not a top 50 group, and 3 of those 6 that I picked were debatable.
It's crazy.
It's debatable. 3 of them top 6 are debatable. I won't even lie to you. I won't even lie to
I
you.
try to tell people Google it so you can get a bet. Look, Salt and Pepper.
Damn. So the Locks, wait. So the Locks are not a top 50 hip hop group?
I don't want to say top 50. They ain't top 10.
No, they're not a top 50. This is I mean, damn, we're struggling just to.
And I spelled it wrong. Hold on. Hop. Let's see if we get a different result. I don't think so.
Bro, it's only gonna get worse. It just hurts my heart that the Locks are not a
that's
top
it.
50 hip hop group. That hurts my
I
heart.
don't know why. It's a lot of good hip hop going on.
Yeah,
That's a lot
man.
of
Yo,
this
these
too.
people ain't playing.
Bro, and Run DMC and them ain't even on this list.
You crazy? They
Yeah,
right
they
here.
gotta be. No, they go right.
Okay,
the
no,
top.
okay. I didn't see him. I didn't see
Yeah,
him. I didn't
okay.
see
Yeah,
him.
yeah. Man, I was just listening to Run DMC, dog.
Yeah, Bone Thugs and
Bone
Harmony. They're
Thugs,
not even
huh?
close. They're not even
Wow.
close. Listen, this
Beastie
top
Boys?
little. Hold on, listen. From
Okay.
3-6 Mafia up, they're not
at?
even close.
Where we at? Hold on. Let me find 3.
From 3-6
right
Mafia
here.
going right to left, they're not even close.
Mobb
They're not
Deep,
even in
Bone
that
Thugs,
conversation.
Tribe, Run DMC, NWA, Beastie Boys, De La
Yeah.
Soul. You said Cypress Hill. I guess.
And that's debatable. That's
That
debatable.
depends on where you from in the
No, it's
country,
not.
I would think.
I'm not.
Yeah.
debating that.
Nah, West Coast people don't play that shit. They don't say Fugees.
They're not better than the
They
Fugees.
definitely not better than the Fugees.
Ghetto Boys.
Not
Are
even
they-
close.
Not
Not
even
even.
close.
Not even a.
Nah,
Not
I ain't
even a
giving you that one.
conversation.
I ain't
Not
giving
even. It wouldn't even be in the conversation.
Nah,
they shouldn't even be in the same sentence, actually.
Yeah, that would be offensive. That would be offensive.
Y'all wilding now.
To
The Ghetto
discuss-
Boys is
you
way
talking
different
about
than Locks.
Scarface, Willie D, and Bushwick?
Nah.
Yeah,
We gotta go
bro.
album for album
Yo,
on
they
that one. I
defined
can't
the
let y'all
whole
get away with
region.
that one.
Yeah.
Bro, they
Go
control.
ahead,
Listen.
defined the whole region,
Hey,
yo,
hits.
like,
I got
you
a
can't
better.
do
I
that.
got a better context for you.
Good.
Scarface, Willie D, and Bushwick held down that whole region. It ain't even close. New York, I can name better hip hop groups. I could probably name 10 better hip hop groups in New York than the Locks.
Could I ask your brothers a question?
Competition is
Could I ask
deeper
your brothers
in
a
New
question?
York. The
Could I ask your
competition
brothers
was
a
deeper
question
in New
real
York.
quick?
Go ahead, Publican. Go ahead, Enemies Public.
Whose Tiny Desk was better, the Locks or Scarface's?
Scarface, easy, no question.
Okay, and that's
I
only
didn't watch
one
it.
member. That's
I
only
saw
one
the
member.
I saw the guitar and I
That
clicked
was
off
dumb.
it. I didn't even watch it. My bad.
Scarface, no question. Not even. They ain't even.
He
close.
said he didn't even watch it. What a shame. You should be ashamed of yourself. You see what
I
I'm
saw the
saying?
guitar. He was holding the guitar.
Yeah,
and I
you
kept it
should
moving.
be ashamed.
Yeah,
of
and
yourself.
wait, he held that guitar and put everybody else's tiny desk in a
Gave
body
me
bag.
Andre 3000 vibes. So I just kept it moving. Okay, let's go.
Big Daddy
Naughty
Kane
by
Tiny
Nature.
Desk was better than damn near everybody.
No, Naughty by Nature.
Yeah, that's
You know, the Locks not better than Naughty by Nature. Like I like the Locks. Like if I could be biased and say yeah, but no, bro. Naughty by Nature was a better group, bro.
Yeah, they're not even top 50, and that hurts my soul. It hurts me to say that too.
I think for the Locks to have 3 MCs. See, it's different. If you look at Naughty by Nature, you got 2 MCs and a producer / DJ. Gangstar, you got a rapper and a DJ. Cypress Hill, you got a main rapper, I guess I don't know if you would consider
hype man. Hype man.
Hype man.
So I'm saying if you switch it to lyrical, you might get them. You can get some leeway and get them lifted up.
You still gonna have a problem.
What
They
I'm
won't be in
saying
the
is
top
to
10,
have
bro.
3
they won't be
MCs
top
go
20.
against some of these groups where you only have 1 or 2 MCs and them still not fare better is crazy. Who said Onyx? Chef?
Bro, scroll up real quick. Scroll up real quick. I want to show you something. Skip the whole hip hop conversation. Let's just say New York. Now I'm gonna prove a point. Wu-Tang Clan. No. Stay right there. I could get the New York artists over here. Stay right there. That way you don't got to do it. Just around.
No, let's put it in there. Let's keep it a buck. It probably ain't gonna.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna give you that kind of list. That's what I'm saying.
If you go over here, it might try.
No, just go back. Go back.
Yeah,
go back.
it's the same. Okay, it's the same people.
Go back. Just go back one. I'm gonna show you something. This is how wild it gets. We're talking about them being better ever. Wu-Tang Clan is from New York. No. Run DMC, Tribe Called Quest, Public Enemy from New York.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, hold on. So,
That was crazy.
Stop.
What?
You said Wu-Tang Clan ain't from New York.
No, I didn't say that. I'm not.
I thought you said no.
Listen, no, stop. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm going to name groups in New York that they're not better than, just so we're clear.
Oh, okay.
Just so we're clear.
That
Wu-Tang Clan,
Gotcha.
Run DMC, Tribe Called Quest, Mobb Deep, Beastie Boys, Public Enemy, Beastie Boys, Mobb Deep, Salt and Pepper, De La Soul. Fugees is from Jersey. Gangstars from New York. Nope. Naughty by Nature, Jersey. Airbnb, Rakim. Grandmaster Flash. Keep going. We can do this fast. Boogie Down Productions.
Onyx.
Yeah,
Yes
Onyx.
or no? Yes.
I'll give them MOP. I'll give them MOP.
Boogie Down.
I can say they're better than MOP. They're not better than Brand Nubian.
Nah.
They're not.
No.
They're just not.
They're
not. It's close.
No,
Wait.
no.
It's debatable. But they're not better. They're clearly not better.
On the Abo panel or something.
Go down. EPMD, no. Black Star, no. Diplomats, debatable. Well, no. The Locks are better than Diplomats because they put them in a body bag in verses. No question.
On the live, I don't think their songs are better.
G Unit, no.
I think Kiss Body them by itself.
Hold on,
Black Moon. No, I don't think so.
I think
that's debatable though. I like Black Moon.
Well, I mean, it's close, but I'm
debatable.
saying that it's not clear.
Yeah,
It's not clear.
Yeah.
So listen, we just named 20 groups in New York they're not better than. They can't possibly be better than the Ghetto Boys. They can't.
You named them. Some of those groups
who would even say that?
Some of those shits that you named, what the hell you talking about better than the Locks, bro? And they from New York.
Go ahead. I'm curious. Who you saying?
Got the Roots right there. Which one? Pick one.
No, they got me up out of here with that statement, Q.
No. Scroll up. I want to hear Cuban. Who you saying that the Locks are better than that I named? Go ahead.
I'm looking. All right.
From New York.
Okay.
From New York.
Let's be honest.
No, just name them, bro.
All right.
Just name
Is the Locks better than Rum DMC? If the Locks is better than Rum DMC, I've seen them in concert.
Man, he said it. Man, you need to kick him off the panel.
Yes or no?
Wait, did you just say, hold on,
Man,
stop.
you out of
Everybody
control?
mute up. Except Cuban. Everybody mute up except Cuban. Are you saying that the Locks are better than Run DMC?
Run DMC got a few songs. But if you took
Oh shit.
if you took their few songs over a lot,
Huh?
Oh
I mean, like, you know, and when you talk about old school rap, I mean, you can see how the style has progressed. Like when it's ho 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 ho, and it's just like, what the? You can't compare that to
Run DMC didn't do ha 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 ha.
They didn't, sir. They didn't.
Wait, so you're saying
did.
that the
I
locks?
would
Are you
say,
saying
hold
lock?
on, I'm telling you what I'm saying. I'm talking
ahead, go ahead.
about if you talk about the group now, if you talk about Run is a monster. He's a monster.
See, he's having a lyricist he's having a lyrical debate.
Yeah, that's Cuban Wood. He's a lady. He likes lyrics.
So what are you basing it on then?
I'm saying success, like
We
a
basing
group.
it on this. Hold up,
so
this is what we basing it on. Hold up, he said, hold up.
Hold on, Pan African James. Let him get it out. I'm
I'm
gonna go right to you after this, James. I'm gonna go to you right after this, James. I'm gonna go to you right after this. Good. Let him land his plane.
If you're talking success, that's a different story. That's a different story. The Lox has not sold more than Rum DMC. The Lox has not done.
You sound crazy.
In business.
You just realized it.
Yeah, good. I'm talking lyrics. I'm not.
All right. Skip Run DMC. Skip Run DMC. Who else?
Hold up, no, we ain't skipping Run DMC. Hold
Run DMC got 1 album, 2 album, 3 albums with like
crazy?
5 top
Holy
songs
smoke.
on it. That's
Okay, let Pan African James. Wait, let Pan African James get in there.
It was corrected on what you guys were saying specifically.
Gotcha.
So
Man, that's fine. That's fine. Let James get in there, Cuban.
I'm correcting myself, but
all right, let James get in there. Go ahead, James.
Man, and this is what DMC say at the end of Daryl and Joe. Now listen to what he says. He says, "I will not stop. I will not quit because some are on the top, but I'm on the tip. That's as high on the top as you can get, and you best believe I be on it." Do you understand what he's saying? Like, what are you even talking about?
Hey, Pat, you strap on that one right there, bro. I ain't never agreed with you so much.
Hey, you just snapped the hell out.
At the top as you can get.
You back in my good graces with that one, bro.
He said I was like an 82, bro.
Okay,
he broke that
let
down
Cuban
to
go on.
82.
All right, okay, James. Okay, James, wait. Okay, James, we got you. You
This is
okay,
our
Cuban.
Tribe.
All right,
Tribe,
so
yes or
Cuban, go back. Okay, so go past Run DMC.
No.
Listen, before
listen. You guys specified, success.
No, better than. No, go. You go.
No, we're just saying better than. We're not specifying success. This is my damn list. Anybody? I'm saying better than. Period.
Oh, okay.
So listen, let them get 5 out for y'all start yelling and screaming. Go 5.
Go ahead.
Name the 5 that I messed up. Name 5 on there. Go. New York. That the Lox are better than.
All right, so I'm trying to read your screen here.
We had Tribe. Yes,
we're gonna name them. Are they better than Tribe Called Quest?
Nah.
Are they better than Public Enemy?
I got
Okay,
nah.
go ahead.
Nah.
Deep. Beastie Boys.
Mobb Deep and Beastie Boys.
Come on, quick. I want to move on.
I would put. See the Mobb Deep.
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Mobb Deep.
They're kind of the same to me.
Okay.
Keep going.
Beastie Boys.
Yes or no?
I think they're better than Beastie Boys.
Salt and Pepper.
Whoa!
Absolutely.
Easy over there. Brass about to blow.
He never seen Beastie Boys.
Salt and Pepper.
Go ahead.
Yes,
go
better
ahead. I want to hear this.
De La Soul.
No.
Tribe Called Quest.
He said it. He said no. He said
that
no.
was up there. Fugees.
Yes, because
no,
that's Jersey.
No, because just say yes.
Oh,
Jesus
okay,
Christ.
yes.
Okay, Gangstar.
That's Jersey anyway.
Gangstar.
Gangstar.
I prefer Gangstar over the Lox.
Grandmaster Flash.
Yes.
Damn! Stop! Just stop! Just stop, bro.
Let him go, man.
Stop, bro. We're gonna get banned. Oh
No.
my god.
Where we at? Now we almost done. Onyx.
Now what's
I prefer.
Let him go, James. Let him go, James. I'll bring you back in. Let him go.
I prefer Lox over Onyx.
Boogie Down Productions.
Wow.
No.
Brand Nubian.
No.
Peace God. MOP.
He went down the whole list.
Hold on, MOP.
Come on, speed up, bro.
It's kind of the same thing.
It's yes or no. EPMD.
If you got to
No.
think, the answer is no.
No.
Black Moon.
No, because the thing is this.
Yes or no, bro? Yes or no?
We got long.
No.
Diplomats.
Hey, family, I
Absolutely.
gotta make a move, y'all.
All right, have a good one, like.
Hey, be safe out there. Diplomats.
Absolutely.
G Unit.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Pete Rock, CL Smooth.
No.
Okay. All right, y'all. Go ahead.
At what point should we feel disrespected? I'm just asking.
Bro, at the first. Okay, all right, no, mute your mic, Cuban. Let it. We going
I don't start cursing.
We going for responses. So first, Sosa. No. Go ahead, first, Sosa. What is? Do we agree that? So we agree. Do y'all agree with that, or I don't know?
No.
You said the
I
lock is
think
better
we
than
pretty
the
much
Furious
agree.
5. Jesus,
outside
I
the
mean,
box.
oh man.
Everybody else is pretty much
He
relying.
cut your list in half, pretty much. He cut your list in half.
Because in some
Man,
situations he's
I
using
don't know what to say.
lyricism versus the group. Like forget about how good the song is. Like we're talking about good music. They put out good music. You know what I mean? That's what I'm looking at. Lyric you can use lyrics to good music.
Cuban is correct. Smalls, you out your mind. Who else we got? Russ. So y'all tripping.
And by the way, that Run DMC line about whatever on the tip, I'm gonna just say pause. Literally, I know pause wasn't a thing back then, but that's a wild ass verse in 2000.
All lyrics is pause.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Do
Bro.
you not?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Hold on. Now, let me say something right here.
Go ahead,
Do you
James. Go ahead.
understand? See, what I'm saying?
That's a fact, kind of black.
This modern day type of thought. Do you understand? Like, if you was going on the top of a mountain, why are you thinking about something other than that? Like,
I'm
if you
just
could get to
telling
the
you.
top of anything, you would
Yeah.
be on. If you could
I'm
get
just
on the
saying.
top of anything, you would be on the tip. That's the highest that you can get.
Damn,
Top
pause. I
that
gotta
you
say it
gotta think about
again.
metaphor.
That's what he said. Yeah.
I said
that's
in
the high you
2000.
can
Hey,
get is on the top.
hey, James.
I mean, but I don't understand how you turn that into
James.
a pause
James.
situation. That
Okay,
is
so I'm
crazy.
gonna do this in conscious community vernacular. Anachronistically, based on a social structure.
Anachronicity.
In 2024, if you end the hip hop lyric that you at the top of the tip, is pause 24/7 hours a day. Back then, it wasn't that. It was just hip hop. I'm just
He
saying,
wasn't
based on
playing them.
anachronistic.
Hey, James. Tell
I
me,
don't
he wasn't
know.
playing them.
Yeah, I
music
said
back
y'all
then.
lost.
You got to stick with the lingo.
we wasn't playing them.
No Diddy now.
Y'all need to read. That's what
Gotta stick with the lingo, man.
Hey, you know what's funny about that? It's funny how that quieted down. That quieted down real quick. I ain't heard nothing about that. All right, so we in the closing. Tomorrow, and I want to thank y'all for a great show. We at the 2 hour mark, 2 hours, 15 minutes, actually. If you're on the Carnivorous Podcast channel, follow Trimedia. If you're on Trimedia's channel, follow Carnivorous Podcast. Tomorrow, 4 o'clock, the coalition is back. We're going into the conscious community bag. Chef Corey Sosa Logic. They're going to be discussing the elders and master teachers, how they mislead and misled. We're going to have some real conversations. It's going to get real spicy. It's not going to be an open panel. We're going to do a presentation to start. But Chef and Corey are definitely, we're going to be talking about Dr. Ben, Francis Cress Wilson, Sheikh Anta Diop, Leonard Jeffries, whoever you would consider a master teacher. We're gonna go through and look and see if they was scamming or if they were pseudo. Shout out to the pseudo killers. I noticed that their term. We're gonna go through and have an honest conversation because that's what the coalition is about. We partnered with Carnivorous Podcast. My first request was with Chef and Corey bring back the coalition. We added Logic and Sosa to that. So it's going to be a good conversation. Pan-African James, what do you think about that conversation? And are you gonna tune into the show?
I think that it's disturbing. That's what I think about it. what do you mean by, like, first you have to identify, and I guess you've already identified these master teachers. I
If Chef
noticed
is
that
in
you
here,
excluded.
is Chef here? Hold on.
Yeah,
Is
yeah, I
Chef in
noticed
here?
that Dr.
Yeah.
Clark was excluded.
Okay, so Chef, you speak on it more than me.
You know, I'm just hold on. I mean, so you said that Dr. Clark seemingly was excluded, but they all hold the same chronological historical view. So what is the scam?
Dr. Henry Clark, John Henry Clark wasn't excluded. I'm a baby in this community. I just didn't say his name. I should have let Chef introduce it. Chef, this is your coalition. You introduce the show and what the show is going to be about.
Well, for John Henry Clark, you can definitely put him in there, and we'll praise him. I hold John Henry Clark in high esteem, but I'm not afraid to appraise him. Far as wise what he brought to the table, whether he was scamming or pseudo. I don't think nobody is above reproach from that question. So we can put John Henry Clark in there. He can be critiqued. I think he's going to come out in a little better light than the rest of them. You know what I mean? Now I agree he do hold the same, what you say, chronology.
Yeah, that's all this is about. I don't understand.
Yeah.
That's basically what the African mission was, to find the chronology of true history. So I think they all agree with that. So what's the scam is what I'm asking.
No, I don't have no problem with them following the chronology.
Okay.
Chronology is just how you place things in time. Yeah, I don't think none of their time scale was off. I think most of the historians and anthropologists got the time scale pretty much around the same thing. So I think you're throwing people off with the chronology part. That don't speak to nothing. That's not why we would say that they was wrong.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Go ahead. I want to see what was the mission. If that wasn't the mission, what was the mission?
So you think the mission was off of time? Like,
yeah, that's what African people were looking for. They were looking for the correct chronology of the history after Europeans gave us
don't do the show.
You know what I mean? But see, I don't understand why we confused about what this is.
Don't do the
That's all we was
show.
looking
No,
for.
I'm not
It's
doing
not.
the
It's
show.
not nothing that was really complex, like a lot of people make it out to be. It was just African people were looking to find out, and white people were telling the truth and not about history, about Adam and Eve, and we found out that they was lying. So that's what it is.
So this about Adam and Eve to you?
Well, that's what. Well, from I don't know what was going on in Baltimore.
Let's not do the show.
But from what I'm in the South, right?
He's completely off.
No, I'm just saying I'm in the South, and what my grandparents and foreparents was indoctrinated with was some type of Baptist history or Christianity as far as history is concerned.
Yes, sir.
So we all pretty much got indoctrinated. There's churches on every corner, probably from here to North Carolina, from what I know. So this is what's going on in the South. So excuse me if I'm just giving you a southern perspective of what we saw. I know people in the North, they seem to think that they're historically more inclined than people in the South, but with the internet now we can all kind of do the same thing.
The black churches in the North came from
I'm
the
aware,
black
Chef.
churches in the South. No, the black churches in the North came from the black churches in the South. They all believe the same thing. Like you can't make this a North-South type thing. Black people believe the same.
I'm just saying it seems like you kind of don't understand what the problem was with us understanding history. So I was just trying to let you know, maybe it's just a regional thing, but that's what's going on down here.
You're a little off with that. You know what I mean? As far as why our approach to it is more academic. We're not talking about what the lay people thought about history and their religion, their religious chronology. That's not what we're talking. We're talking about Dr. Ben and them went into academia to prove their point, not into the church. They went into academia. So I'm saying that they were wrong as far as academia. Now, given the correct history.
Yo, just go. Everybody, go watch A Great and Mighty Walk by Dr. John Henry Clark. He'll see his own
listen,
story. You don't even.
But African James, just the show.
Hold
The
on,
show
James.
now, that can make everybody on the show gonna agree. I rock with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like
I'm just saying he can tell his own story.
not an echo chamber.
Go listen to what he say, and so we won't have to be taking a third hand account of what his mission was and why he did what he did.
Okay.
Yeah, I see.
What you got to say about it? So are you gonna be in the bill?
With John Henry Clark.
I'll definitely be there.
Okay, I appreciate that interview. Hey, we don't only talk about hip hop enemies public. We're trying to broaden. Trimedia is trying to do 24/7 media, so we are going to have more conscious community conversations on
I'm with that.
on the channel.
I'm with
so
that.
we're not. It's not just going to be all hip hop.
Can I say something about
go ahead real quick.
These master teachers? Some of
Go
these
ahead.
master teachers, most of them I'm familiar with. I used to soldier with Dr. Khaled. Again, I'm almost 60. I was with Dr. Khaled.
Okay.
And these brothers and these sisters did the best with the knowledge that they had. We have knowledge, information at our fingertips, and we cannot begin to scratch the surface what they've done with all we have. We can't say we did as much as they did with what we have against to what they have. A lot of our younger people say they dropped the ball. If they drop the ball, you see it, pick it up and run it. Instead of saying the ball's right there, you dropped it. You pick the ball up and you run it and score for us all. Instead of constantly saying what somebody didn't do. If you see what hasn't been done, you're supposed to do it. You don't want to see it. I land right there.
Okay. So you're gonna be in the building tomorrow? I know you're supposed to be traveling. Are you gonna be in the building tomorrow?
Yeah, I should be available. Everything look like a go.
I know
nothing popped up
you're
yet.
traveling. Good luck on your trip, but I tried to do it in a time where we could all do it. It'll be streaming live on both channels. I'm talking to True Savior. We might possibly be streaming live from True Savior's channel also. The goal is I want to do this on as many channels as possible, get the media out to as many people as possible, everybody grow at the same time. And Chef, I'd be remiss if I didn't let you speak on it. So speak on the show tomorrow, and then we're gonna close on that.
Oh man, I can't wait. Everybody pretty much know my stance. So it's just gonna be me reiterating, my stance. I grew up with Dr. Ben and Sheikh Auntie Diop and Francis Cress Welsing and Naeem Akbar being they were staples in my house. Now, a lot of y'all might have picked this up when y'all were grown. You know what I mean? These were staples in my house. So I look at it a little bit different. I didn't grow up, you know what I mean, and somebody later on in life handed me a book. These were books and conversations that was being had by my parents and my parents' friends, and you know what I mean? So like I always tell a story, like I have a real Egyptian name on my birth certificate since the 70s. My parents were everything that the conscious community is in a bag of chips. Y'all will never get nothing past me on this. So I can't wait till tomorrow.
Hits, you got anything before we get out of here?
Definitely thanks to everyone who came through in the chat, up on the panel. Super good show. If y'all bored, maybe I'll play some music later. I ain't played no music in a while. I've been running around. Maybe I'll do a DQ radio tonight. Put y'all on to some real hip hop. Jesus, y'all was tearing the list up.
Why don't you do a list of groups? Can you do music just for groups?
That'd be dope.
I could play all kind of music.
No, I'm saying like just a.
Well, I can't play. I could play albums from groups. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, do a theme just on the group. Go to that list and do just a group show. DQ Radio, greatest hip hop groups of all time.
I'm gonna get Brass the headphones, y'all, too. Let him get on. You know,
hell no.
You know, he can rock. We'll see.
I got clips. I got so much stuff I got to do before tomorrow. It's ridiculous.
Anytime you want the belt, Brass, it's right there. You know, already challenged.
Don't say it.
But
Don't say it.
I'm not. Thanks to y'all for, you know, coming through the Enemy's Public, Cuban, Carnivorous Podcast, Sosa. Definitely check out all of their panels. We'll get with y'all later.
I'm gonna close on some hip hop from the resident owner in Trimedia. Shout out to DQ. Shout out to Smash Rockwell. Y'all make sure y'all check out the show tomorrow, 4:00, streaming live on multiple platforms. The coalition is back.
Yeah. DQ, baby. Check. Look, the fashion is clever, spectacular weather. I'm blacker than I ever been. Skisha pattern, some leather, ink and a feather. I pen some immaculate letters. My family stay with the gift, cause we rapping together. Like it's Christmas Eve, I just roll in my sleeve and drink a cup of hot cocoa while she rolling some leaves. Have you ever lit a blunt off a chimney log? Massage from a synagogue, leaves foreign student with her friends involved. No, you haven't, so I ain't trying to have it. I'm painting pictures that's lavish, getaway log cabins. Amazing the magnetism, a magnet in all facets. Check my discography, baby, it's all classics. Feeling like Curl Baskins, surrounded by all this pussy. Making this money up, y'all bastards. Funny how I mastered the art of being a subtle asshole on my dean. I'm shutting down y'all classes. COVID-19 flow nasty. Lamar Jackson with the stat time passing y'all lasses. Catch me on the lake chilling, laughing, everlasting. My mind forever layer like fall fashion, nigga. Early morning, cleaning house, smoking that dodo, making money, breaking bank, getting that dodo. Grab a gun, but grab a book. Don't be a dojo. If them boys disagree, then hit the dodo. Early morning, cleaning house, smoking that dodo, making money, breaking bank, getting that dodo. Grab a gun, but grab a book. Don't be a dojo. If them boys disagree, then hit the dodo.
Yup, and click the photo. The beat knocking like a piston missing in the Lolo. The chicks should know the mission is to get some more dough. And if the friction and the tension seem intentional, then it's a no-go. And as an OG, I'm telling them young brothers to be cool. They push bass and turn up high, like my EQ that's clipping in the whip. And they say, yo, shit clean, pushing 60 in the trunk. 415s, going blah-da-down, blah-da-down. About to bounce, I hit the gas and rip the engine out the motor mounts. Hit the house to go read Dr. Ben. Then this chick sent the text that said, lock me in. Hibachi grill, Wagyu beef, Lil Kobe slice, late night demo tapes like Lil Homie nights. I text back at 4 a.m. while your girlie yawning, cause she think it feel better in the early morning.
Early morning, cleaning house, smoking that dodo, making money, breaking bank, getting that dodo. Grab a gun, but grab a book. Don't be a dojo. If them boys disagree, then hit the dodo. Early morning, cleaning house, smoking that dodo, making money, breaking bank, getting that dodo. Grab a gun, but grab a book. Don't be a dojo. If them boys disagree, then hit the dodo.